A&M Sports Network from Learfield.
Bases loaded, 2 away, the 3-1.
No, outside, ball 4. The Aggies lead 9-8. Drilled to right center field. Deep, he did it again. A grand slam for Kate Kent. And the Aggies lead 13-8. It's Caden for the second time in 3 years. Howdy, Omaha. The Aggies are going back to the College World Series. Ticket punched.
This is Texas A&M Baseball, brought to you by the Texas Department of Transportation. Keep our roads clean. And remember that don't mess with Texas means don't litter. Twisted Tea, hard iced tea for the 12th man. Please drink responsibly. And by The Pool Guy, a proud partner of Texas A&M Athletics. Now let's head out to the field. Here is the voice of Texas A&M baseball, Andrew Monaco.
Play ball!
Howdy, Ags. We have moved from the corner of Bush and Olson to the corner of 13th and Mike Fahey. We are in Omaha at Charles Schwab Field, and it is the final game of these 8 teams who are here. And we have had 3 walk-offs before the Aggies take on the Florida Gators this evening. Alongside Ryan Broninger, I'm Andrew Monaco. We are so glad you are with us. Will Johnson will join us in just a little bit. We have not talked with Brawny since the Aggies swept Oregon, the Super Regional, and punched their ticket here to Omaha. It has been quite the week since then. That was quite the postseason. And it continues here in Omaha. It is wonderful to be alongside you, my friends.
The pleasure is always on this side
Appreciate
of the booth.
That.
And it was quite the call. I must commend you.
I appreciate that.
For a historic moment for Aggie baseball that will be replayed over and over and over. It deserves a call that's as good as the moment, and you nailed it, my friend.
I appreciate that.
That was awesome. So hearing it again in the intro to tonight's broadcast, helped me relive it. And I was in the ballpark, so I didn't get to hear your call until afterwards. So, just hearing the excitement in your voice, and then, how about that crowd last weekend?
It
was
only
incredible.
seemed fitting that in the entire season, Brawny, how everything was building to not just some great non-conference matchups on a Tuesday, then the special weekend series throughout the SEC, then into the postseason, and then into that 7th inning, an impossible 7th inning, right? To me, that was the 12th man in a nutshell. That was the 12th man this season. If there was a roof on Olson Field at Bluebell Park, it would have been blown off, correct?
It lifted the roof off. Whatever roof's over that overhang, it lifted it off the old place, didn't it? Because it was you're right, it was the epitome. It was like all those series, all those late game heroics, all those influences that the crowd had all season had built up to a head for that 7th inning. And we didn't know it, but what a special night that was at Bluebell Park. It's something that we're going to talk about for a long time. Hopefully we're only talking about it for one more day because maybe the Aggies do something even more historic here at Charles Schwab Field. But you know what I thought the most under-talked about biggest highlight of last weekend's Super Regional for me was, for the vast majority of this season, what has dominated the headlines for this Aggie baseball team is their talent.
Yes.
Nobody was talking about their talent last weekend. They were talking about their guts and their mental fortitude and their togetherness and their brotherhood. All the stuff that probably got overlooked during the season, but are vital, integral parts of having a successful campaign. They've got it in spades, and they showed it to the country last weekend.
So it was only fitting that a guy who was prepared for that moment, and Caden Kent, came through in that moment.
For
correct?
sure. Not a fluke.
No.
That's not a fluke.
No.
That kid has earned that moment. All those days where the coaches have to turn off the lights in the batting cage because Caden Kent will be in there all night hitting. All those days he showed up at the field at 6 a.m. in the morning to start taking ground balls or get treatment. When he wasn't playing, I'm sure this season has not gone the way he thought it would at the onset. And I'm sure he's been frustrated at times. But he never lost his composure. He never let it affect how he was with his teammates, how he was in the clubhouse and the dugout. And he kept working while he waited. Those moments, again, that wasn't some happenstance random thing. When Caden Kent goes into that ball game, he's the perfect kind of guy to go in there because, A, he's not a kid that, even though he hasn't played, has any kind of personality crisis. He knows exactly what he is as a baseball player, and he's comfortable with it, and he trusts it. And there is a lot to be said for his own personal training and what he did while nobody was watching, but there's also something to be said that he's got that blood running through his veins, right? And I thought the video, there were so many videos that came out after Sunday night and the grand slam he hit, but the one where it showed his dad, and I talked to Caden about it this week when he came in and spoke with us, and he almost got emotional talking about it because his dad is such a subdued guy. Like, unless you knew it was Jeff Kent, you wouldn't know it was Jeff Kent.
Right.
He sits there, he doesn't say much, he kind of keeps to himself. But in that moment, I'm sure he had to be bursting with pride for his son. And for Caden to get to see his dad react that way had to have been super cool father-son moment.
So last year we're in Stanford and we're outside the dugout and talking with Caden, and he said, look, you've done so many things. What's some of your favorite atmospheres? And I said, it's going to. I listed some of the places where I've worked, and I said, I've got to tell you, Saturday nights at Kyle Field are special. I said, I don't mean to homer, but they're special. So we see Caden a couple nights ago in the team room, all by himself, laptop, looking at film, right? Typical Caden Kemp. I said, you remember when we talked last year in Stanford? And he got a big smile on his face. I said, you know how I said Saturdays at Kyle Field are something special? He goes, is it now Sundays at Olsen? I said, yes, they are. After you. It's one of those moments that I'm never going to forget.
And how cool is that for you? I mean, yes. You get to go experience these at Reed Arena and Kyle Field, and we have talked so many times, you and I together, throughout the course of this season at Bluebell Park and post games, and I'd like to give you a hard time. I'm like, how does it get better than what we're watching? But that, again, like, no matter what you've gone and done, you sit there and you make that call, and I'm sure afterward you probably felt like you played that game and the relief you had, and you got to finally sit back in the booth and go, how stinking cool was what I just got to do. Like, super life moment for you and everybody else that was in that ballpark. But, yeah, man, like, you've told me that on August 31st against Notre Dame, I've got an open seat in your press box so I can see what Saturdays in Kyle Field are like through your lens. The bar's set pretty high after what we've seen at Bluebell this year.
It sure is. And, Bronny, what we forget, it was 7-2 Oregon after 3 innings.
Well, and it was
the Aggies weren't playing well at all.
It was 6-3 the night before.
Yes, it was.
And you know what's funny? I talked to Max Weiner about this during the practice day at Charles Schwab Field on, what was that, Tuesday, Wednesday?
Yes.
I talked to Max about it, and he was, like, so proud of his bullpen because, like, after the third inning, Oregon really didn't score in either one of those games. I think they had the home run in game 2.
Hellman's. Dominic made it, and that made it 13-9, and then Hayden.
Right.
Yeah.
And so it was, the very few opportunities for the Ducks after, really Caden Wilson's appearance. I mean,
huge.
How huge was that with bases loaded, no outs, and they get out of it? But Oregon doesn't score for the vast majority of the last 7 innings of both games. And Max Weiner talked about, like, as the pitching staff, they had a conversation about your feelings don't matter. Go compete. How your arm feels doesn't matter. Go compete. Unless you have something really wrong with you, go compete. And he goes, that's what I was so proud of. Like, that was the essence of what competing looks like as a pitching staff, not just 1 or 2 guys. It was a pitching staff that competed. And so his influence on this club has been sensational. I don't know. I haven't seen any assistant coach of the year nominees, but if his name's not on those lists, they're doing something wrong. The turnaround in the pitching staff in one season has been the story of this 2024 ball club. Obviously, Gavin, Jace, Braden, Jackson Appel, these guys have had their shining moments multiple times throughout the year, but from start to finish, the reason why this team and this program made such a jump is because of the renewed sense of confidence, the renewed sense of belief in Max Weiner's pitching staff.
From Prager, Cortez, Aschenbeck, right? You can go from your starter, bridge guy, to the stopper of the year. Now we can say it. You've gotten that. As well as there's a reason why Caden Wilson was pitching in key moments during SEC series he could pitch in game 2.
Absolutely,
right?
Yeah. And people would get so upset. He brings Caden Wilson in at Alex Box Stadium, and an unlucky, unfortunate inning. Ends up with LSU taking the lead. I think he had an inning against Alabama where he gave up a few runs, but it was like nothing was hit hard. So, like, he's been kind of the butt of some unfortunate circumstances, but it never wavered the belief or confidence in Coach Schlossnagel and Max Weiner and the stuff and what they thought this kid could be. And then, again, like Sunday night where he's bases loaded, no outs, and him getting out of it, that doesn't happen without those failures in Tuscaloosa and in Baton Rouge.
Yeah, it's exactly right. And for a guy who's pretty reserved, he let all the emotions out, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. And that's a young kid, just finally felt like he was getting the monkey off his back, and he'd been so much tough luck throughout the course of the season in his limited appearances, and he came in a massive spot, massive spot, and gets out of there with a 0. He let out all that frustration coming off the mound. You can see how. And then Zane Badmiev is your winning pitcher.
He was outstanding.
He's your winning pitcher. And in mid-April, before that Ole Miss series, who would have ever thought?
No.
So just like Caden Kent, you work while you wait, and you never stinking know when your number is going to be the one that goes up in lights. You just don't know.
And for Big Z, I know it was a 10-2 loss at Ole Miss, but he had pitched 4 effective innings.
He did.
Right? And again, there's that. So that moment down the line isn't too big for you, and you could be trusted on the mound.
And to show you just how much it means to some of these kids and how you never really understand how what they're going through off the field, what they've been through in their life and their career. All the emotion came out from Zane Badmiev, and I got to talk to him the other day about it. I was like, hey, man, like, what an awesome moment for you in your personal life. And he said, yeah, he's like, I've just been through so much, and, maybe I thought I should have pitched more or less in my career or more here. He goes, but all that didn't matter once Caden Kent caught that ball and we were going to Omaha. And
he was the most emotional.
Yeah, and he's like, I just couldn't hold it. I said, dude, you don't have to explain yourself to me. That's awesome. You're doing that because it matters and because you care. And to see all that rewarded, a lot of these kids, especially these fifth-year seniors like Zane, like Jackson Appel, like Hayden Schott, Teddy Burton, they're taking a chance on this place, just like A&M's taking a chance on them. Mm-hmm. And when it gets the reward is Omaha, which is the ultimate dream whenever you make the commitment to Texas A&M, and that reward is realized and it's really happening. Yeah, it's normal for the emotion to come out, man.
Yeah, it was wonderful to see. And again, full circle, right? 12th man's out there for players like him. Then they see that emotion and how real and how human all that is. You get caught up even more. Like, it's more intense, the love for this team.
I want to ask you this. In your opinion, top moment of the season at Bluebell Park, is it the Caden Kent Grand Slam or the Ryan Targach walk-off slam?
Ooh. Kent, because of the impact. Tar is so personal. Yeah. You and I both know him, right?
Yeah.
And the way that came out.
Oh, there was tears shed in the ballpark that day.
That is a hard one, Bronny. Yeah. It really is. I think because of the enormity of sending it to Omaha, but knowing Tar and the family, that's what makes it almost even.
Yeah, it's
right?
tough. And in terms of just raw reaction to the moment, it's got to be Kent because like that's the loudest I've ever heard of baseball. Especially Olsen Field. Right. But personally, on a tug at your heartstrings level, it's Targach. And it really, to make a list of the top 10 moments at Bluebell Park this year would be tough to do. Where does Jackson Appel's 3-homer let's go home call?
Let's go home, right? What about 9-0 Georgia and you roll them, right?
The entire Vanderbilt weekend. Just blew the doors off of him and you got to number 1 that weekend.
Braden Montgomery's first swing as an Aggie.
I know. That would be up there too. Or what about Jace Lavallette's first home run with Mike Elko on the call?
Yes.
That was super cool too. There's been so many
That's why
moments.
Seasons are special, right?
Yeah.
Because you have all of those. We are continuing with our pregame show. Coming up next, it'll be our Wells Fargo warm-up with Jim Schlossnagel. We want to tell you that the first pitch will not be at 6:09. We don't have a start time yet because weather is in this area. So we want to continue with our pregame show. Schloss will be next with the Wells Fargo warm-up. We will have our Pepsi starting lineups. And then we're going to get into for all intents and purposes, a rain delay, but we want to continue with our pregame show. So when we come back, we will hear from the head coach of the Fighting Texas Aggies, Jim Schlossnagel. Wells Fargo warm-up. That's next. It's Aggie Baseball from Learfield.
Technology, capability, and the confidence to see you through. And that's why we say
Ford is the best in Texas.
This is Ryan Swope, fighting Texas A&M class of 13. Now that I'm not catching footballs, I'm playing golf at the golf club at Texas A&M. The golf club at Texas A&M is an 18-hole championship golf course located in the shadows of Kyle Field. The club offers discounted rates to students, faculty, and staff of Texas A&M, as well as several membership options. To learn more, visit golfclubtamu.com or call the club at 979-845-1723. Thanks and gig 'em. The golf club at Texas A&M is a proud corporate partner of Texas A&M Athletics.
SeatGeek's the ticketing app for fans like the sideline shot caller.
Come on, boys, pick up the pace.
SeatGeek got him a great deal on seats right near the action, so when he yells,
"What are you doing? Block him!"
he can be absolutely sure the players heard him. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
On game day, there's nothing better than yelling for the Aggies at the plate with a Twisted Tea hard iced tea. Twisted Tea goes down smooth and tastes like real iced tea because it's made with real brewed tea. Cold, refreshing, and a 5% kick of alcohol. Twisted Tea, hard iced tea for the 12th man. Look for the bright yellow cans wherever you buy beer. Keep it twisted. Twisted Tea Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. Please drink responsibly.
Each patient is unique. That's why our team of cardiovascular experts is committed to healing every kind of heart. St. Joseph Health is the region's first accredited chest pain center. From heart failure to arrhythmias and cardiovascular surgery. For hearts that love, care, comfort, and heal, we treat them all. Learn more at st-joseph.org/cardiology.
Aggie baseball continues. It's our chance to talk to Jim Schloss. It is the College World Series. We're in Omaha, or as you say, the pearly gates, correct?
Yeah, this is where you want to be. This is where you want to be at the end of the season. So this is why you do all the things we do that we don't like to do. So we get to do the things we want to do, which is play in Omaha. So, yeah, we're excited. It feels like we haven't played in a while. Guys are ready to go, and hopefully the weather will hold off and not slow us up. But, yeah, we're excited to get going.
So 2 SEC teams are playing in Omaha, right?
Imagine that. Yeah. I mean, I think last time we were here, there was 4 of the 8. All 4 were from the SEC West, and we almost had 5 teams here this year. So, yeah, strong conference, obviously ACC as well. So, super tough field.
Jim, before I get into this game, it was magical at Olsen, was it not? Beating Oregon in game number 2 and sweeping that regional.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. You had just so many things. The injury to Braden in the first game, the injury to Shane in the second game, coming back, the crowd just playing such a huge role in the game, as it always does there at Olsen Field, and then a guy like Caden Kent, who's worked his rear end off and hung tight and been a good teammate and been available when we need him to play multiple positions and put together at bats, getting a big swing. So, and then Caden Sorrell's at bat in that inning, was really, that was the toughest at bat of the inning. A lot of those other walks were just straight pitches, easy to take, but Sorrell's at bat was the real at bat of the inning, and then Caden gets the big swing, and then Shots homer took some pressure off too. So it was a great night.
No doubt that Evan Oschenbeck was coming in. We asked him after the game, and he said it took him about 3 pitches, and he was warm. He was ready.
Yeah, as soon as we tied the game, I think I told Max go ahead and get him going. Definitely when we scored to go up 9-8. But yeah, but still great to have the extra runs to work with when we scored to give us a little breathing room.
Jim, these 2 teams played. They started the SEC conference. Neither team is the same from when they played in Gainesville, are they?
No, not at all. I think their pitching is all grown up. They've kind of figured that out. Just one of those seasons which we kind of had last year, but then played well in the conference tournament, where if you can just get in, you feel like once you're in and you're not playing some SEC schools, no disrespect to Clemson or Oklahoma State or the other teams they've played, but you just kind of get it doesn't really matter the teams are playing. You just get a clean slate, like, all right, we've done all this to get to this, right? And same thing when you have a great season, like at Arkansas or Arizona, where you do all that stuff just to get to a regional, and then it can go positive quickly, and it can go south really, really fast. So same thing can happen here. So it's important that Justin gets us off to a great start in the first inning. That's really a big key here, handling the emotions and energy of the first inning. Yeah, they're a different club, and so are we. It is what it is. We play with what we have while we're here.
Did Justin's success against Florida go into your decision to start him?
A lot of things went into the decision. We're down a pitcher. We're trying to win this tournament. We're not trying to just participate. We're trying to win it. Mm-hmm. So you have to take into account matchups. You have to take into account who can bounce back the best. You got to take into account who's pitching out of our bullpen really well and who's not. I don't want to tip our hand here. Yeah, there's a lot to go into. I mean, if Sadeo was healthy and pitching, Prager would probably be pitching this game. But he's not, so we got to find our way through the week somehow. And yeah, you obviously got to win to get there, but you also have to take into account who's available, how are we going to navigate these games, who's pitching the best. Mm-hmm. And sometimes the starting pitcher is not the one or one of our starting pitchers is not the one that's pitching the best on our team. Hint. So we'll see where it goes from there.
But you've also said this is a combination of a regional and a super regional, this entire College World Series experience, isn't it?
Yeah, they're all mashed up in one. It's a regional followed by a super regional. So we can't be worried about the super if we don't get through the regional. So let's just, there's at least one day off, between whether we win or lose tonight. And then after that, if you find a way to win tonight and you win the second one, then you get an extra day. But this is definitely going to challenge our pitching staff, which is why we only have 13 position players eligible to play. We brought 14 pitchers because it's going to probably take all of them to win this deal.
As always, thank you so much, Jim.
Thanks, Andrew.
Jim Schloss, head coach, Texas A&M. That's your Wells Fargo warm-up. Wells Fargo is the official bank. Texas A&M Athletics. Pepsi starting lineups next. Aggie baseball from Learfield.
Tradition, the rivalries. Sirius XM is your destination for all things college sports, and we've got you covered. On SEC Radio, there is complete coverage of every school in the conference, including live games, plus 24/7 talk and analysis. So cheer along on the Sirius XM app and listen to your favorite team anywhere. And now you can get 3 months of Sirius XM free. Subscribe now. See offer details at SiriusXM.com/SEC Sports.
The Ranch Harley-Davidson in College Station is your go-to headquarters for anything and everything you need Harley, including riding gear for kids. The Ranch also offers Riding Academy New Rider course that teaches you the skills you need to ride. The Ranch is a proud partner of Texas A&M Athletics. Check out the Ranch Harley-Davidson on Facebook. Visit the website at theranchhd.com or call 690-1669 for all upcoming events. That's the Ranch Harley-Davidson, Highway 6, South College Station.
No matter your favorite game day traditions, it all starts with a cup of coffee to get you ready to cheer on an Aggie win. Community Coffee is proud to be the official coffee of Texas A&M Athletics, serving Aggie Nation with rich and smooth blends, crafted right here in the USA. We've supported and celebrated thriving communities like the Texas A&M family for over 100 years, and we believe there's no better way than game day for bringing people together. Community Coffee, strong as our roots.
Aw, shucks. The game's on TV, but I can't listen to the call of my favorite team broadcasters.
Never fear. Sync My Game is here.
Sync My Game?
Yes, Sync My Game. If you have a DVR and streaming device, head to syncmygame.com from Learfield. It's never been easier to hear the impassioned voices of your favorite radio crew synced with the TV.
Wow, thank you, Mr.
Just remember, syncmygame.com.
The Aggies and the Florida Gators. We're in Omaha, Charles Schwab Field. So far, we've had 3 walk-offs. North Carolina walking off Virginia. That's how the College World Series started. Just before us, Kentucky walked off North Carolina State. That was in extra innings. Tennessee walked off Florida State. The Aggies and Gators, they're the 4th in this attraction. We're about to put the tarp on the field because expecting severe weather here, so putting that tarp on the field. Before we get to our Pepsi starting lineups, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification all along the Texas A&M Sports Network. The Pepsi starting lineup for the Florida Gators. 5-0 in this postseason. Remember, they were just a game over 500. Got into this tournament They won the regional and their super regional, taking out Clemson in 2 games. Here's their lineup. Cade Curlin leads off and plays second base. Jack Caglione, 33 home runs, 411 on the season. He bats second and plays first. Ashton Wilson has had an outstanding postseason. He's 12 for 29 in this postseason, is the Gator right fielder. He bats third. Cleanup spot, Kobe Shelton plays shortstop. Batting fifth, the catcher, Luke Heyman. Batting sixth is the left fielder, Tyler Shelnut. Batting seventh at third base, Dale Thomas. Batting eighth, the designated hitter, Brady Donay. Batting ninth, the center fielder, Michael Robertson. It is Curlin, Caglione, and Wilson. Shelton, Heyman, and Shelnut. Thomas, Donay, and Robertson, the lineup for Kevin O'Sullivan. 17th season, the Florida Gators, his 9th College World Series appearance. Liam Peterson will be the pitcher for Florida this evening. Right now, here is the Pepsi starting lineup for Texas A&M. Leading off, the catcher.
Number 20, Jackson Appel.
Batting second in right field.
17, Jace Laviolette.
Batting third at third.
Number 9, Gavin Grahovac.
Cleanup, designated hitter.
Number 5, Hayden Schott.
Batting fifth at first base.
Number 27, Ted Burton.
Batting sixth in left field.
13, Caden Sorrell.
Batting seventh, the shortstop.
Number 2, Malik Amarillo.
Batting eighth at second base.
Number 3, Caden Kent.
Batting ninth in center field.
Number 4, Travis Chestnut.
And on the mound for the Aggies,
number 33, Justin Lampkin.
That is your Pepsi starting lineup for Texas A&M. Pepsi, 0 sugar, 0. Never tasted so good. It's the Aggies and the Florida Gators. We're going to go into a rain delay right now. As we said, the tarp is on the field here at Charles Schwab Field, expecting severe weather. We'll keep you updated as to when and if we hear about a start time. There is no suggested start time right now, but that tarp is now on the field for the start or before the start of this game between Texas A&M and the Florida Gators. Let's take one more break, our final break of the pregame. We'll set you up about what's ahead. We'll step aside. This is Aggie Baseball from Learfield.
The Ranch Harley-Davidson in College Station is your go-to headquarters for anything and everything you need Harley, including riding gear for kids. The Ranch also offers Riding Academy new rider course that teaches you the skills you need to ride. The Ranch is a proud partner of Texas A&M Athletics. Check out the Ranch Harley-Davidson on Facebook. Visit the website at theranchhd.com or call 690-1669 for all upcoming events. That's the Ranch Harley-Davidson, Highway 6, South College Station.
It's about you and how Ford trucks help you be at your best every day, offering the technology and capability to handle whatever the day brings. And that's why we say Ford is the best in Texas.
SeatGeek's the ticketing app for fans like the sideline shot caller.
Come on, boys, pick up the pace.
SeatGeek got him a great deal on seats right near the action, so when he yells,
"What are you doing? Block him!"
you can be absolutely sure the players heard him. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
On game day, there's nothing better than yelling for the Aggs at the plate with a Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Twisted Tea goes down smooth and tastes like real iced tea because it's made with real brewed tea. Cold, refreshing, and a 5% kick of alcohol. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea for the 12th man. Look for the bright yellow cans wherever you buy beer. Keep it twisted. Twisted Tea Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. Please drink responsibly.
Texas A&M and Florida were in a delay. Severe weather in the area. Tornado watch for parts of Nebraska and Iowa. Severe weather supposed to hit within the hour or so. Keep a look at the radar. The first pitch was supposed to be at 6:09. There was original talk about starting the game at 7, but I think with that severe weather in the area, they want that to pass through. And they've not allowed anybody here into the ballpark yet. My feeling is if it gets too severe, Rather than trying to get everybody out of the park, I don't think they want to put people in a dangerous situation. That's for sure. But right now,
Living's 32-acre New York City campus overlooking the Hudson River. The runner goes from first. The pitch is driven down the right field line toward the pesky pole, and this ball is just foul. Oh, that was close. Very close. Ref Snyder nearly sliced one around the pole there, but foul by maybe 3 or 4 feet.
Well, he thought he had a pitch to handle. It was close, and unfortunately, I think Rafaela had the bag stolen easily. He went on first move. He got a great jump.
But back to first as the count is 0-1. Don delivers, and there's a ground ball bounce to third. LeMahieu fires to second in time. Throw to first, safe. LeMahieu sort of had to back up on that two-hopper. And probably cost him a chance to throw it over. So the out goes 5-4 on Rafaela. And it brings up O'Neill, who ripped a double off the left field wall in the first inning. It's great to have Mike Timlin visiting with us. Tremendous athlete, great competitor. He pitched to 3 on the all-time list. Greer, slow, ball 1.
Feels like he could do TV if he wanted to. Knows the game.
He does. Got the big pipes, too.
I love that. Too many rednecks.
1-0 pitch is taken high.
Those teams, Joe, as you know, had some personality.
A lot of stars. And many different types of personalities, too, but they fit very well together. Of course, that's usually the case when you win. 2-0, and a topper foul, third base side, and a changeup away. Well, at this rate, the bullpens are going to be used extensively.
No doubt. Particularly the Red Sox pen.
Shame they wasted 2 great innings by Kelly last night. He was perfect. But the game was still in hand at that point. Later, it got out of hand. 8-1 Yanks won it. Lob toss to first, runner back standing. Don wears a number 55 on the back of the Yankees traveling gray uniform. Refs with a short lead. And a 2-1 pitch is taken up and away, running the count to 3-1. He's not had great command. He hasn't. He walked 1. That was Devers, who had a 9-pitch at bat. But he's been behind and been a lot of foul balls. Don delivers, and a swing and a miss. He got a fastball by him there. That had some life at 97. And he'll line one off the left field wall to drive in a run. In the first inning. Sun starting to set here. Beautiful scene, cloudless sky, just a great night for baseball, very comfortable. Here's the 3-2, and a foul straight back out of play. The wind is coming in.
Whatever this is about the perfect temperature, I think.
Well, they said 76 at game time. Didn't quite feel that way, maybe because of the wind. But it's ideal. Runner will be going on the 3-2 pitch. Here it is, and he swings it as a long foul to left over the Coca-Cola sign out of the park. We take 10 seconds on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
From the WEEI studios, 93.7 WEEI FM and HD1, Lawrence, Boston. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
We're down with another 3-2 pitch. Here it is. Swinging a little looper, shallow right field, could be trouble, and it drops for a base hit. Grabbed on a hop by Verdugo. Ref Snyder scampers to third. Little pop fly hit, just like LeMahieu had, although closer to the foul line in this case. And the Red Sox have runners at first and third, with 2 out for Rafi, who walked his first time up. By the way, we were thrilled to hear that the San Jose Sharks have hired Ryan Orsovsky as their new head coach from Marshfield, Massachusetts. Got all his training in Mrs. Castiglione's second grade class at South River School.
Is that right?
Yeah. Had him in second grade, said he was a great student, a wonderful young man. O'Brien's alma mater for grade school, South River at Marshfield, low and away, ball one.
All the greats.
Hey, Marshfield now has 2 NHL head coaches. Mike Sullivan of the Pittsburgh Penguins, and of course now Ryan Orsofsky, who was an assistant, promoted just yesterday. The pitch is taken a little low and away for a ball. They're going to have the top draft pick, so that should help them after a tough season this past year.
Rodon, even left on left, does not look all that interested in challenging Raffy.
Well, he's had 2-0 with 2 on and 2 out. The pitch, swing and a miss. Oh, he had a tremendous cut, but that was located beautifully. He cut her down and away. Two balls and a strike. Plenty of action in this one. Both pitchers on the ropes. The 2-1, swing and a miss. Oh, came out of his shoes again with that swing. The fastball was up and away at 97.
He's really struggling this year with runners in scoring position, hitting just .212.
Sometimes that's tough to figure. Maybe over anxious in those situations. A little 2-2, up and away. So now the runner at first will be motoring. Tyler O'Neill with left at third. He could do big damage here. The set, the kick, the 3-2, swing and a foul to the backstop. He got it in on the hands.
98.
So he saw 9 pitches the first time up, 6 more so far.
Look at Raffy. He thought he had one to hammer right there.
He's always loved hitting against the Yankees. Especially Garrett Cole. You had a visit with Garrett Cole today.
A long talk. I've always really enjoyed him. He's so insightful and thoughtful.
You're with him in Indianapolis. Another 3-2 pitch, the 7th of the at-bat. Swing and a foul tip. He just did get a piece. Raffy jumps up and down. I think he thought he might have missed that, but it ticked off the catcher's mitt.
And caught in the cookie jar.
So he is about to see the 17th pitch. We're in the second inning from Rodon. Again, the payoff pitch. And he swings and drives one toward the gap in left center field. It gets down for a hit off the grass. It one-hops the scoreboard. 2 runs will cross the plate, and Raffy delivers. The Red Sox lead at 5-2. A low line drive on that 3-2 pitch. And he gives the Red Sox the 3-run pushing back. He hit a rocket. It was center cut right down the plate.
Such a big answer after Criswell gave up the 2. You cannot throw him that many fastballs in a row.
You can't let him see 18 pitches either, which he did. 9 the first time up, 9 this at bat. And he's produced a walk and a 2-run double, giving him 34 RBIs. And the Red Sox a 5-2 lead. Connor Wong at the plate. And he bounces it in there, ball 1. Yankee bullpen still quiet. But that's 5 runs on 7 hits in an inning and 2/3. The Yankees have not had a starter go fewer than 4 innings in any start this year. 72 games. Everyone's pitched at least 4 innings, but that might be in jeopardy tonight. 1-0 to Wong is outside. Connor singled to center his first time up to drive in a run under the body of the diving Gleyber Torres, the second baseman.
Alex Cora told me before the game, it didn't look like it, but he thought it was about their best approach at the plate all year last night, and I think more of the same tonight.
2-0 pitch coming. Swing and a foul to the right, out of play. 57 pitches now in an inning and 2/3 for Carlos Rodon.
And Raffy's seen like a third of them.
So many deep counts, both sides. 5 runs, 7 hits for the Red Sox. 2 runs, 2 hits for the Yanks. The 2-1 pitch coming. And he bounced it in there, gets away from the catcher, goes to the backstop, and Raffy takes third. Austin Wells wasn't sure where it was. He couldn't stop it on the curveball down and in. So it's 3-1 to Wong. And still nobody warming for the Yanks. Here's a wild pitch.
Yes.
It would mean another run, so would an error or another wild pitch. 3-1 delivery, and Wong swings. It's a high pop-up, first base side foul. Rizzo over near the stands. It's out of play in the second row.
Gust helped it get out.
So another shot for Connor. The Red Sox have hit rockets all over the place. It started with a leadoff single by Raffaella. With the 2 down, O'Neill singled. And then Raffy hit the 2-run double. And there he is, ball 4. He missed. This with a slider. And here comes Matt Burke again, their pitching coach. He visited in the first inning. And the Holy Cross grad back out there again. Some stirring in the Yankee pen. Let's see if anyone starts to throw. They're not used to this, as we said. In 72 games, their starter has gone at least 4 innings in every single one of them. Now the pitch count is at 60 with only 38 strikes for Rodon, who has really been lights out all season. Walk his second. He's given up 7 hits. And Yoshida's the batter, left on left here. Yoshida flied to left his first time up. Now they do get a pitcher warming. Right-hander. Brown seems beleaguered out there. He's ready with the runners leading at first and third. And Yoshida takes a little outside. Also hit a fly ball to left his first time up. Runners lead at the corners. And the delivery is swung on, hit the air to center field and deep. Back goes Judge, back to the warning track of the triangle. He reaches up and makes the catch. 2 steps back on the warning track to retire the side. But the Red Sox get the 2 runs back. They lead 2. They lead 5-2 after 2 innings. Just 2 innings on the Schloss and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
Store. We know this upcoming holiday is when things can get busy for small business owners.
Exactly. My to-do list and I don't take days off.
That's why you can count on us to be open and ready to help with every small business need, whether it's packing and shipping or if it's just to check your mailbox.
That's almost everything on my to-do list. My list and I can take the day off.
Your local, the everything to help you be unstoppable store. The UPS Store. Be unstoppable. The UPS Store locations are independently owned. Product services, pricing, and hours may vary. See Center for details.
Lou Maloney here for my friends at Shaw's and Star Market. Now, when I'm on the road with the team, the one way I help at home is by ordering groceries for our family online with the Shaw's and Star Market deals and delivery app. They have them ready at curbside, and they'll deliver them right to my front door. I can see how much money I save, and we all love that. Just visit shaws.com or starmarket.com. You can choose free curbside pickup or delivery. Shaw's and Star Market, make them the MVP of your family, too. Shaw's and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh.
Fire up the grill this summer with Hatfield Pork. Savor the taste of summer with Hatfield's flavorful variety of marinated pork tenderloins. From sunrise to sunset, Hatfield makes it easy to elevate your summer grilling menu. Visit simplyhatfield.com for recipes. Find your flavor with Hatfield.
With T-Mobile, you can get tons of benefits and still save, because nobody likes having to choose. It's like getting romance and sci-fi.
I love you. Also, I'm a robot.
At T-Mobile, you can get the benefits you want and still save on every plan versus AT&T and Verizon. See how with our savings calculator at T-Mobile.com/switch. Plus, switch and keep your phone. We'll pay it off up to $800.
Via virtual prepaid card in 15 days. Qualifying unlocked device, credit, service, and timely redemption required. Card has no cash access and expires in 6 months. See T-Mobile.com.
Want to listen to WEEI on the go? Just download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Happy Devers double, by the way, 112 miles an hour off the bat. And that certainly helped the Red Sox get those 2 runs back. It's 5-2 Boston. We go to the 3rd inning. For the play-by-play, here's Will.
What a start for the Sox. It will not get any easier for Cooper Criswell. They have hammered Rodon. Yoshida hit a missile into center field, but 5-2 now. Soto and Judge and Verdugo pitch to Soto is a strike. the outside corner, 0-1. Oh, Raffy has been a tone setter tonight for the Red Sox in a game they need him to be. 17 pitches, seeing what a double that was. Big time answer. Here's the 0-1. Soto takes another strike. Got fastball at the top of the zone, and it's 0-2. Criswell had Soto in this exact spot his first time, but then walked him. Wide stance, glaring out to Cooper. Here's the 0-2. Inside again. So Soto working a count. It's 1-2. A truly distinctive way of taking pitches. Wide stance. He hops up and down, stares out at the pitcher. 1-2. He is low again. You know that Soto and Judge and all these Yankee hitters are fearsome, but in these leverage counts, Criswell has not been aggressive enough. The 2-2 is fouled off on the third base side. Perfect sinking fastball, and Soto spoiled it foul. 2-2. Talking to Andrew Bailey before the game. The importance of working ahead, getting in counts favorable to the pitcher. These Yankees, Andrew told me, see the second fewest strikes of any team in the game. People just kind of stay away from these big hitters. And that just plays right into their hands. 2-2 to Juan Soto. Pitch. Swing and a foul. Sweeper. Remains 2-2. The Yankees had Marinaccio up in their bullpen. It is only the third inning, but Criswell's thrown 66 pitches. From the belt, another 2-2. High pop-up, foul of third. Devers and Wong give a look, but it's into the Yankee dugout. Criswell did throw 100 pitches over his start on May the 16th. That was only 3 2/3 innings. Not quite that pace tonight, but not far off. A hard time putting Soto away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here it is. Strike 3 called on the outside corner, sinking fastball. He got him at last. And Cooper has his 4th punch out. And here now, Aaron Judge. 3rd inning is fueled by Citgo, top-tier Tri-Clean gasoline. Gets you where you're going. When you start with Citgo, you're good to go. Here is Judge. Outside, ball 1 with a changeup. It is never not jarring to look down into the right-handed batter's box and see this mountain of a man. 1-0. Hard ground ball up the middle. Second baseman Westbrook backhands behind the bag, plants, throws to first. In time, they got him. 2 down. I think those are my game notes floating through the sky. Somebody's, look at that, over the Red Sox dugout. It's like Forrest Gump.
That's a long way. It's going to end up on that screen. It's going to in the dugout, your notes.
Yep, there they are. The Red Sox have all my secrets. It's on the staircase of the Sox dugout, the game notes. And in red ink, I wrote, I hope somebody drills Verdugo. Here he is. The pitch is a little bit outside. Ball 1. Verdugo grounded out to first his first time. 5-2 Red Sox. 2 down, top 3 of the pitch. Down and in with sweeper. That's ball 2. He's got the same thick gold braided chain tonight. 2-0. Fouled back. Late on a cutter. And it's 2-1. He was into it, emotional, and maybe a little over the top last night was Verdugo. That's always been part of the package with him. 9 homers. Way ahead of his last year's pace. He's driven in 41, the 2-1. High fly toward the triangle in right center field. Duran, though's got room in front of the warning track. He's there to make the play. Hitting over. Great shutdown inning from Cooper Criswell. After the Sox got a couple, he sends down the heart of the order in order. 5-2, bottom 3 next on the Schloss and Star Red Sox Network.
In between looking for your tan lines this summer, let's see if you've got some money coming to you at findmassmoney.gov. Enter your name at findmassmoney.gov. The money could come from a long-forgotten bank account, payroll, refund checks, insurance proceeds. Enter your name at findmassmoney.gov.
Just like our hometown legends of the Diamond, Herb Chambers has been hitting it out of the park for decades with legendary customer service. With over 35 brands and so many locations, Herb Chambers offers the largest inventory of cars, trucks, and SUVs in New England. You can always count on getting the lowest prices and best value. And at Herb Chambers, you always get more for your trade. Come see for yourself and experience our legendary customer service today. Herb Chambers. We don't sell cars, we help people buy them.
Hi, this is Ryan Williams with 128 Plumbing, Heating, Cooling, and Electric, the official home service provider of the Boston Red Sox. With spring baseball in the air, it's time to start thinking about your air conditioning. And we're now booking our yearly air conditioning maintenance and free consultations in case you're still using those pesky window units. We have served the North Shore, Greater Boston, and Merrimack Valley for over 30 years. Check us out and book online now at call128.com or give us a call at 888-CALL-128. Go Sox.
This is Danielle Ferrier at Heading Home. We are a leading provider of emergency shelter and housing for children and adults experiencing homelessness. Today, we are facing a housing crisis in Massachusetts, which is why we've teamed up with community partners like Northern Bank.
This is Michelle Arnold at Northern Bank. We are committed to supporting impactful programs in our communities. Together, we're working to give everyone a safe place to call home. Visit headinghomeinc.org today to see how you can help. Northern Bank, member FDIC.
Jones and Mego, weekdays 2 to 6.
Now back to the Schloss and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Carlos Rodon having a very tough time tonight at Fenway Park, giving up 5 runs in 2 innings. And here we are into the third with the Red Sox ahead 5-2. It'll be Jamie Westbrook to lead it off in the Herb Chambers batting order. Brought to you by Herb Chambers, Mercedes-Benz of Boston, Natick, and flagship motor cars of Linfield. Already 7 hits, one of them from this man, Jamie Westbrook. Smoked a double off the left field wall. His first time, his entree into this rivalry. Rodon has thrown 62 pitches. Here's the barrel man. Rodon winds, he throws, and he misses. A lot of that from Rodon. He's been erratic and wild, and when he's been in the zone, he's been hit hard. Only 6 first pitch strikes to the first 16 hitters. The 1-0. Westbrook takes a strike. He was looking for something else there. Sitting fastball, got a curveball at the bottom of the zone. And it's 1-1. Rodon throws. Jamie takes outside. He just does not have his stuff tonight. In 13 of his 14 starts, he'd allowed 3 runs or fewer. Not tonight. Sox have jumped him. 2-1 the pitch. Swing and a miss. He thought again he'd get a fastball. It was a slider. And Jamie way over the top of it. It's 2-2. Carlos Rodon can look over into the first base dugout and thank Andrew Bailey for making him a very wealthy man. 2 balls, 2 strikes. His year in San Francisco made him the hottest free agent target, and he signed a 6-year, $162 million deal. 2-2 is in the dirt. Good take there by Jamie. It was a failure last year. He was injured twice, did not pitch well, but looking more like himself in year 2. But it's very nice that he's making his intro to this rivalry in this way. 3-2, the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him a foul tip. Hung on to by Wells. That was definitely out of the zone, but Jamie couldn't lay off. 1 down. Here now Bobby Dahlbeck, who struck out with 2 on in scoring position in the first. What a huge hit that was for Devers.
They worked for it.
Here is Bobby D. Bounce a red bat up and down. The pitch to him is low. As you said, I had a long chat with Garrett Cole before the game today. He was awesome over 4 1/3 rehab innings at AAA last night. Struck out 10. He's likely to pitch Wednesday for the Yanks, assuming everything checks out. 1-0. Swinging a foul. He was scared a little bit in spring training when doctors took a look at some imaging. He's been so healthy and durable in his career, and sought several opinions on the extent of the injury. 1-1 to Dahlbeck. The pitch is swung on and missed. Very late on a fastball. It's 1-2. He said he has made a real point of doing something that a lot of young pitchers nowadays will not do, and that is after the season is over, just stop. Give his body time to recover. He's done that over and over again. The 1-2 is strike 3 called on the outside corner. Dahlbeck is gone. And they're 2 down, back-to-back strikeouts for Rodon. And here comes Cedon Rafaela. But Cole has done the almost impossible, which is live up to his massive free agent contract in New York. The next and maybe last step in his Yankee legacy will be the postseason. Here is Rafaela, who takes a fastball outside for ball 1. Down there, and Anthony Volpe walked by and said, "Hello, stranger." They've been so good even without him. 1-0 to Cedon. Fastball for a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-1. Two down, bases empty. Here's the pitch. Low. But just talking to Garrett about his evolution as a pitcher, I asked him, how are you different now than 2, 3, even 6, 7 years ago? And he said, well, I'm just probably much smarter on the mound. So much built-in experience. The 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed. He said he had a really interesting conversation this offseason with both Justin Verlander and Ron Guidry. And both of them made the same basic point to him, which was if you can throw 96, 97 at about 80% effort, why not do that? No reason to max out, especially early in starts. Rafaela asked for time. And that's always been a hallmark of Verlander, saving more in the tank for later in a start. Here's the 2-2, swinging a foul. And both Verlander and Cole are going to be in Cooperstown. And they are both headed there. It's amazing when you talk to so many pitchers these days, how many do have relationships with Verlander. He watches guys' bullpens and sends feedback to them. 2-2, pitch. Swinging a hard ground ball to third. LeMahieu stabs it, stumbles a little bit, comes up throwing to first in time. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Sox. We've played 3 at Fenway. 5-2 Red Sox. Shaw's and Star Market, WEEI, Red Sox Network.
It's Kubota Orange, the year's best selection of Kubota tractors, zero-turn mowers, and utility vehicles, including the #1 selling compact tractor in the USA. And now, through June 30th, get 0 down, 0% APR for 84 months or up to $2,800 off BX23S tractors. See the details at KubotaOrangeDays.com.
In Mass, please visit MB Tractor and Equipment in North Reading and West Springfield or Tarico Tractor in Ayer.
Get ready to hit it out of the park every time you fire up the grill this summer with Hatfield Pork. Hatfield's flavorful variety of marinated pork tenderloins, ground pork and sausage, ham and bacon will be a fan favorite with your family and friends at your summer barbecues. Elevate your grilling game with Hatfield and taste victory with every bite, at home or at the ballpark. Find your flavor with Hatfield. Visit simplyhatfield.com for recipes and to find a retailer near you. Subaru Summer is finally here. Buckle up for an unforgettable summer in a brand new 2024 Subaru Outback with standard symmetrical all-wheel drive, raised roof rails, and a roomy interior for your passengers and cargo. The Outback is equipped for any summer adventure. Buy with 1.9% financing or lease for just $305 per month. Details at SubaruofNewEngland.com.
The Schloss and Star Market Grand Slam Summer Sweepstakes is back. This is your chance to win free groceries for a year, plus other incredible prize experiences. Can you believe it? To enter, check your receipt for entry codes when you spend $50 or more. Official rules at GrandSlamSummerSweeps.com.
Take Boston sports with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Well, we go into the top of the 4th inning. Red Sox lead the Yankees 5-2. Giancarlo Stanton to lead it off. Fun image on the Fox telecast just shown of Dave Roberts sliding in to second base safely in Game 4 in 0-4, and then Poppy walking it off a little later that evening. Did the same thing the following night, and then the rest history. Stanton, who ripped a base hit his first time, takes a sweeper from Criswell from strike one. 0-1 outside. It can be easy to forget with the way the Yankees are playing this year. Red Sox for the last few years have been fighting a little bit. The 1-1 is again a ground ball into left field for a base hit. He's 2 for 2. The Yankees have not won a world championship since 2009. Massive payrolls, big star-laden clubs.
Well, they've been to a World Series since then.
You gotta get in to win. Here's Anthony Rizzo, who walked his first time. I think Alex Cora is going to be pretty aggressive with the bullpen tonight. He's got a 5-2 lead. Criswell's thrown 77 pitches. The next one is a sinker for strike one. Every 4-bagger the Red Sox hit this season, Red Sox Radio Network donates $40 to Cars for Kids. Are making our donation, and you should too. Next one, Rizzo in there. Good sinking fastball, and it's 0-2. On Father's Day, why not elevate your grilling game with Hatfield marinated pork tenderloins? Taste victory with every bite as Rizzo calls time. Visit simplyhatfield.com for recipes. Find your flavor with Hatfield. These pitchers have thrown a ton tonight. 79 for Criswell, 78 for Rodon. The next one is strike 3 called on the outside corner. Cutter. Rizzo didn't think so. I think he might have had a gripe and looked to be a little bit away.
It was.
He's rung up. And there's one away for Gleyber Torres. Father's Day tomorrow. We'll be excited to spend the day with you, really the evening, as the Yankees come to town, as finish up this series. Gleyber Torres takes a sweeper for strike one. Duke will be with us, Joe's son.
As he's done for several years now on Father's Day.
There's a chopper foul on the third baseline.
Just got back from Dallas. Of course, big game Monday night now at the Garden. 5.
Jan's got big plans in store for Father's Day. He always pulls something off. 0-2 is ripped into left field, but it hangs up for O'Neill. He drifts to his right. He's there to make the play. Then again, her Father's Day gift for you this year is probably accumulated over the last 4 or 5 months, as she's been like your life planner for what's going on in Cooperstown.
Well, that goes into it. Folks at Cooperstown are doing a wonderful job, too, orchestrating things and arranging and organizing.
A lot of moving parts. 2 down. Here's Austin Wells, left-handed hitting catcher with Stanton still over at first. Pitch is low. I'm almost in danger of losing my Yankee notes now in the Red Sox dugout. Gusting periodically here tonight.
The temperature down into the 60s, 68 at last check.
1-0. I claimed a Poland way back on the infield. Here's a pitch down and in. Cutter. They do have action in the bullpen. That might be Slayton. And as I said, they're going to be aggressive, particularly as the lineup turns over. You get to the big hitters again. 2-0 is fouled on the third base side. I think in some ways, Alex will manage all out in this game, especially with a lead they badly wanted. Did you know that today is Dusty Baker's 75th birthday?
He's not worried in the front office at the Giants.
2-1. Swing and a miss. Got him with a sweeper. 2-2.
We miss seeing Dusty. What a great guy. He's certainly headed to the Hall of Fame.
Incredible storyteller. Connective tissue to so many generations of players and coaches.
Won over 2,000 games.
2-2 is strike 3 called, and Wells is unhappy. We may see a visit from Aaron Boone here soon. That's a couple gifts, I think, from Alex Tosi in the inning. Boone is chomping on the gum, wondering what's on sale at Schloss and thinking about having a chat with the home plate umpire. Criswell gets through the fourth. Bottom half next, 5-2. It'll be the top of the order. Duran, Refsnyder, and O'Neill. Schloss and Star Market, WEEI, Red Sox Network.
Have you heard the news? Matthews Nissan has arrived in Wellesley with a different kind of car dealership that's all about partnering with you along with your vehicle ownership journey. With the best rewards program in the business, Matthews Rewards Plus, you bank 25% of everything you spend on service, and you can use it to save up to $5,000 off a future vehicle purchase. And at Matthews Nissan, no one gets a better deal than you. Our haggle-free, transparent prices are clearly marked. During our grand opening, get unbelievable savings on current inventory, like $7,500 off select new Frontier pickups, $8,000 off a new Nissan Armada, and great deals on Rogues, Sentras, and Altimas. Plus, rates as low as 0% on select models. Visit the new Matthews Nissan of Wellesley at 962 Worcester Street, formerly Bernardi Nissan on Route 9, or MatthewsNissanofWellesley.com.
Matthews Auto Group, more every day, every way.
Life is better with the right kind of help, especially when it comes to memory care. And no one provides better care than River Spring Residences in New York City. Their innovative montage program, dedicated team of caregivers, and full schedule of activities provide a holistic approach to memory care that is tailored to each individual. And this is all on the beautiful 32-acre River Spring Living Campus. Call 833-79-RIVER or visit riverspringresidences.org/radio to schedule a tour.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Today, we're the largest injury firm in the world, and I'm thankful to you for trusting us all these years. We'll always be here for the people, not the powerful. Injured? The choice is easy. Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
The Rich Keefe Show, weekday afternoons starting at 6. Now back to the Schloss and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Jarren Duran to lead it off against Carlos Rodon. Red Sox leading the Yankees 5-2. Packed house, beautiful night. Lights are on. Rodon, 78 pitches and 7 hits, allowed with a couple walks. Duran has smoked the ball twice against him. 2 liners to left. One is a double off the base of the wall. The other caught by Soto. 1-0 to Jarren, standing straight up and down in the box. The pitch, swing and a foul down the left field line. It's 1-1. Slayton continues to throw in the Red Sox bullpen. They may have already made the decision that 4 innings is enough from Criswell. 1-1 is high to Jarren.
He's had 89 pitches. That's a factor, certainly.
And you got LeMahieu, Volpe, Soto, and then Judge. So big high leverage window. 2-1. Duran swings and misses at a slider. He kind of pulled off that one. And it is 2-2. Only 51 strikes of his 82 pitches. Something about these City Connect unis. Red Sox almost always play well in them. 2-2. That's high. Good take by Duran. And it's 3-2. 7th best wins above replacements in the American League. As he takes strike 3 called on the outside corner. Perfect fastball. Duran knew it. And there's one away. 4th strikeout for Rodon. And now Rob Refsnyder. But if this keeps up at all, I think it seems pretty obvious that Jarren's going to be an all-star. Pitch to Refsnyder. Strike. Slider at the bottom of the zone. Maybe on the outside corner, and it's 0-1. Rob flied to right his first time, grounded into a force out in the second. Pitch is outside. It was important that Refsnyder beat the throw from second down the line, because then Tyler O'Neill singled in a run, and Devers drove home too. 5-2 Red Sox. The 1-1 pitch to Refsnyder is through the wickets of the catcher Austin Wells, and it's 2-1. 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Really good changeup. And it is 2-2. Amazing that it took to the 14th day of June for the Sox and Yankees to play for the first time this year. All Yankees last night, but Boston rolling tonight. 2-2 the pitch. Is inside fastball. So often works these deep counts. And here's another 3-2. Wade Boggs also turned 66 today. The 3-2 is outside ball 4. So Refsnyder draws a 1-out walk. And he's aboard for Tyler O'Neill. It's a big birthday day in baseball, actually. Dusty, 75. Wade Boggs, 66. Andy Pettit, 52. He was great in so many of the games in this rivalry. And then Tim Lincecum turns 40 years old. Such a huge part of those World Championship runs for Bruce Bochy's Giants. Here's O'Neill. He takes high for ball 1. You know, think about the Yankees, Joe, of the 90s and into the early 2000s. I mean, obviously so many star players and hitters with Jeter and Bernie, Tino, 1-0. Pitch to O'Neill, swing and a miss. But they also, in that run, and this was the real key, had some of the greatest big game pitchers of their time.
Especially at the back end, Mariano Rivera.
They had that for sure. But El Duque and Pettit, the 1-1, is outside. So many guys you just feared in a big playoff game. Now they're hoping that Cole and Rodon and Heel get him another run. 2-1 to Tyler O'Neill. Pitch is a strike. It really shouldn't have been. I don't think Alex Tosi's having a good night at all. He has missed a lot of pitches. That one was up and outside. 2-2. Refsnyder leads away at first. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He chased one there. Slider down and in. That probably should have been a very different feeling at bat for O'Neill.
Well, one more on, the Yankees will continue to have their starters go at least 4 innings in every single game. He was on the ropes, though, in the second.
Which speaks to quality in one way, but it also, I think, more than anything, other than Cole, speaks to the health of their rotation. Because they've not had openers, bullpen days. Here's Raffy with Refsnyder at first, and he fouls the first pitch slider back 0-1. This week's Chick-fil-A community hero is P.J. Eason, who does it all, coaching, volunteering, and guiding the young men of his town. Chick-fil-A honors P.J. Eason. 0-1. To Devers. 2 down with a runner at first. And the pitch is fouled off on the third base side. 0-2 to Raffy's. Chewing on gum in his left cheek. Takes a big, deep breath. Gets a little pine tar off the trademark of his bat. 0-2. Rodon is ready. His 98th pitch is about to come home. Here it is. Swing and a miss. He got him with a curveball. Raffy was fooled there. And the inning is over. That may do it for Rodon. He's thrown 98 pitches. And the Red Sox lead after 4. 5-2. By the way, Red Sox baseball brought to you by your New England Ford dealers. Celebrate the great American. Join the Bronco family. 5-2 Sox. 5th is next on the Schloss and Star Market, WEEI, Red Sox Radio Network.
Lou Maloney here for my friends at Schloss and Star Market. Now, when I'm on the road with the team, the one way I help at home is by ordering groceries for our family online with the Schloss and Star Market deals and delivery app. They have them ready at curbside, and they'll deliver them right to my front door. I can see how much money I save, and we all love that. Just visit Schloss.com or StarMarket.com. You can choose free curbside pickup or delivery. Schloss and Star Market, make them the MVP of your family, too. Schloss and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh.
When you decide to sell your home, don't settle for a good agent. Go for a great one. Go for a Weichert agent. A Weichert agent looks at you as a partner, not a transaction, and will work day and night to get you the results you're looking for. And your Weichert agent is backed by the Weichert brand. With over 50 years of experience, Weichert agents have guided thousands of buyers and sellers through every facet of home ownership. Don't settle for good. Go for great. Work with a Weichert agent. Each Weichert franchised office is independently owned and operated.
It's the bottom of the ninth, 2 outs, and here's the pitch. It's a deep shot to left center field. It's back, gone!
The only thing better than your team winning is that feeling you get when opening up your brand new iPhone 15. Hey, Boston fans, right now at Verizon, new and existing customers can get the amazing iPhone 15. Enjoy tons of storage for all the ballpark picks this summer. There's a deal out there for everyone at Verizon.
Tired of being tired, sick of feeling sluggish, bored of being bloated? Maybe you're fed up with feeling foggy. Whatever your reason, your solution is only a click away. Reboot your life and enhance your summer at Awaken180weightloss.com.
Want to listen to WEEI on the go? Just download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Red Sox lead it 5-2. Today's Red Sox-Yankee rivalry, sponsored by Rings End. Looking for inspiration and expertise for your paint project? Visit ringsend.com to find your nearest Johnson Paint store. New England's largest Benjamin Moore dealer, Johnson Paint, a Rings End brand. Leading off will be DJ LeMahieu in the 5th inning of the Herb Chambers batting order, sponsored by Herb Chambers, Jaguar Land Rover Boston, and Jaguar Land Rover Sudbury. The new pitcher is Justin Slayton. Was a 3.03 ERA as Criswell leaves after 4. LeMahieu blooped a 2-run single into right center his first time up, and he takes a fastball for a strike from the tall right-hander. He was out of the Texas organization originally. Slate making his 24th appearance, 3-2 with a 3.03 ERA. And the pitch is swung on and missed, got a high fastball by him, a cutter. 88 pitches for Criswell in 4 innings, a no decision. 3 hits, 2 runs, 2 walks, 6 Ks. Ks are surprising. The 0-2 is low and away. Five runs on 7 hits for the Red Sox. They all came in the first 2 innings. 2 runs, 3 hits for the Yanks. Here's the pitch home, and LeMahieu, it's a bounding ball, 2 big hops to short, knocked down and booted, goes to the pitcher, right from the glove of Raphael to Slate, and he bobbles it. Well, that'll be an E6. Raphael charged it with a big one-hopper and tried to short hop it, and it went right off his glove directly to Slayton, who, if he picked it up, might have had a chance to get LeMahieu, who was pretty slow, but he bobbled it too, so that'll be an E6.
One of those where the footwork and initial reaction set him up for an error.
Red Sox 52nd error. Leadoff man on. Here's Volpe, who twice has fanned. Pitch is swung on foul to the right. Keep in mind the Yankees lead baseball with 20 come from behind wins this year.
Well, and you're just asking for trouble, giving them base runners with this part of the order coming up.
Slayton, the pitcher, record at the moment. With the starter not going 5. The 0-1 pitch to Volpe. And he swings and misses at a high rider. Orioles won today, beating the Phillies 6-2. The Yankees had a 3.5 game lead at the beginning of the day. They need to win to keep it there. 0-2 to Volpe. Swing ground ball top to third. Raffy has it, fires to second out, and far too late at first base. It's a soft bounding ball, so Volpe forces LeMahieu. They get a faster runner on. 1 on, 1 out, and here he is Soto, who walked and then took a call, 3rd strike. This game also sponsored by Riverwalk, spacious senior apartments on River Spring Living's 32-acre New York City campus, overlooking the Hudson River. Soto has one of the widest stances in the game. Up on the tiptoe, his front foot takes it away, ball one.
Remember, Albert Pujols used to do that wide base.
Yes, he was very successful.
I would say.
1-0 pitch coming to Juan Soto, and he takes a little bit low. 2 balls, no strikes. Leadoff error here. And they have a runner at first after the force out. 1 on, 1 out. Judge to follow. Justin Slayton delivers home. And a fastball's in there for a strike. A lot of cut to it over the outer half. 2 balls and a strike. We're in the 5th inning before a full house at Fenway on this Saturday night. Slayton works and leaves it low and inside. On this date in 1957, the Yankees traded Billy the Kid, Billy Martin, along with Woody Held, the shortstop who had power and could throw, Bob Martin and Ralph Terry to the Kansas City A's for Ryan Duran, Jim Pisoni, an outfielder, and Harry Suitcase Simpson. That was shortly after the Copacabana brawl in New York City. Billy was blamed for it. 3-1 pitch is low and inside. Another walk for Soto. So runners at first and second. Tying run comes up. And it's Judge. That would you draw up on a blueprint. Judge has bounced into a force and grounded out 4-3. Yeah, they were celebrating Billy's birthday at the Copacabana. And there was a bowling team in there. And one drink led to another. And a few punches were thrown. And one of the bowlers got decked. Some blamed Hank Bauer. Some blamed the bouncer at the Copacabana. But Billy Martin got blamed. It was his birthday. Mickey Mantle was there, of course. And because they thought Billy was a bad influence on Mickey, they traded him to Kansas City. And he never was the same player as he was with the Yanks. Outside ball one. Yogi was with him. And Leonard Lyons, the great New York Post columnist, was there covering, and he showed Yogi the way to get out the back door because it used to be a speakeasy so that he didn't have to face the media or the police. The pitch is in there for a call strike.
We know his son.
His son, Jeffrey Lyons, a great Red Sox fan, the New York movie critic.
I would wager a large sum that he's currently listening.
I'm sure we'll hear from him soon. 1-1, tying run at the plate. Here's the pitch, and Judge swings and misses at a good sweeper. So he's behind 1-2. I mean, Billy Martin was a World Series hero for the Yankees. He wasn't a great player, but he had some big hits and was a very good second baseman. But they got rid of him right after that Copacabana fight. 1-2. Low and away. The sad thing was they traded Ralph Terry as an upcoming young pitcher. He went to Kansas City, developed it. When he got good, the Yankees brought him back. Because it was really an illegal relationship. I mean, the owner of the Kansas City A's had the lease on Yankee Stadium. The pitch. Check swing. Did he go? No, says the first base umpire. Bellino. He got that right. It was close to being a call strike. So now the count is full.
He's done a lot of spin here.
3-2 to Aaron Judge. 2 on, 1 out. 5-2 Red Sox in the 5th. Slayton is ready. The payoff pitch is a little outside, ball 4. That could have gone either way. It was a high fastball. Now the bases are loaded without a hit. And here comes Verdugo, of all people.
No, you just cannot do this. It started with the error by Cedon. Triggered everything. But it doesn't matter if it's Soto and Judge. When you have a 3-run lead, back-to-back walks are killer. Now he's just got to attack Verdugo.
Now it's Andrew Bailey.
We know that Verdugo is thinking about swinging to that first pitch.
Now he's relishing this moment. 4-6-3 double play might be handy. Today's Red Sox code word of the game is Veritech 33. Veritech and the number 33. Make sure to enter your code word in the member portal.
He had some great moments in this rivalry, both as hitter and enforcer.
All the way. All right, here's Verdugo. He is Grounded to first, they did a fly ball to center. 3 on, 1 out. Big jam for Slayton after the meeting with the pitching coach. And the pitch is swung on, bounced to first. Grabbed by Dahlbeck, fires home, out. Back to first, no throw made. They get the lead man, save a run. Nice play by Dahlbeck. Looked like that ball had a chance to get through, but he backhanded it, fired a strike to Wong, and they get the force on Rizzo. Bases remain loaded, but there were 2 men out.
Well, it's one of those where you benefit from the bases being loaded. Bobby could be off the bag. I mean, if he's holding the runner there, no chance. But that was not only a good pick, but great choice to come home.
So here's Stanton, who has 2 singles tonight. Soto at third, Judge at second, Verdugo at first. The pitch to Stanton. Swing and a miss. Oh, he chased the pitcher 9 inches outside, about ankle high, a slider.
Stay over there with this hitter.
Stan really widening his stance now. Very mechanical sort of swing. Slayton with the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Same pitch away. Be surprised if he tripled up on it.
He should.
Stan really swings flat-footed. 0-2. 3 on without the benefit of a hit. 2 men out. Justin Slayton setting. Here it is. Hey, he missed up and in. Another sweeper there, but it was on the inside and high.
Yeah, be careful. You cannot hang one to this guy.
He's a go-ahead run. 1-2. 3 on, 2 out. Slayton delivers. Check swing, just a little low. That was another sweeper. We've seen 4 of them. Yankees are very patient. 2-2 to this powerful right-hand batter. He's ready. Here it is. Swing and a miss. He chased the sweeper that was outside the strike zone. Slayton gets out of the bases loaded jam. The Yankees do not score. And after 4.5, it is 5-2 Red Sox at the Schloss in Star Market, WBEI Red Sox Network.
The odds of a foul ball knocking over your perfect of nachos? Astronomical.
Dude, watch the nachos.
We don't know what's going to happen on a trip to the ballpark, but we do know the chances of falling victim to online crime are 1 in 4. You and your family need Aura with scam protection, fraud monitoring, and parental control features. Protect everything your family does online with Aura. Go to aura.com/baseball to start your free trial today. The 1 in 4 statistics is based on research conducted by Javelin Strategy and Research. No one can prevent all identity theft or monitor all transactions effectively.
Grilling season is heating up with a smoking hot 3-day sale at Schloss and Star Market. Hey, it's Lou. Today through Sunday, pick up Value Pack Signature Farms boneless chicken breast or thighs for only $1.97 a pound when you use the digital coupon limited to 2. When you shop with the Schloss app, you get amazing deals. You earn points on every purchase. Short on time? Order for free curbside pickup or get delivery. Hurry in and get grilling boneless chicken. Schloss and Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
Herb Chambers is throwing heat this season with an exceptional lineup of new and pre-owned vehicles. Offering 35 brands and thousands of vehicles, Herb Chambers offers you the most choices when looking for your next vehicle. Game on.
This is Danielle Ferrier at Heading Home. We are a leading provider of emergency shelter and housing for children and adults experiencing homelessness. Today, we are facing a housing crisis in Massachusetts, which is why we've teamed up with community partners like Harbor One Bank.
This is Jen White at Harbor One Bank. We are committed to supporting impactful programs in our communities. Together, we're working to give everyone a safe place to call home. Visit headinghomeinc.org today to see how you can help. Harbor One Bank, member FDIC.
Hi, this is Connor Wong. You're listening to the home of the Red Sox, WEEI.
Now we go to the bottom of the 5th, 5-2 Red Sox at 10-second break time on the Schloss and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
From the WEEI studios, 93.7 WEEI FM and HD1, Lawrence, Boston. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
Connor Wong up, single to center to drive in a run, drew a walk, and Rodon is still out there, surprisingly. His 99th pitch is low for ball 1. He checked the swing in time.
I just got a 4-word email from Jeffrey Lyons. You win your bet. He's listening.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. 1-0 pitch. is outside. I don't know, made the Copacabana more popular, Billy Martin or Barry Manilow. Ground ball stabbed on, one hop by the pitcher, grabbed by Rondon, and they answer the first for the out. One down for Yoshida, who has flied to left and did a drive to deep center field.
Were you a fan of Barry?
Not really.
No, more rock for you.
Yeah. Oh, he's had some great sounds.
More Brandy than Mandy for you?
Brandy, right. Looking Glass, one hit wonder. Strike call to Yoshida. Elevate your grilling game with Hatfield marinated pork tenderloins and taste victory with every bite. Visit simplyhatfield.com for recipes. Find your flavor with Hatfield. 1-1 to this left-hand batter. Left-on-left matchup. Rodon delivers. And it's in there for a strike. He's at 104 pitches now. Let's see, that's his season high. Pitching in regular rest. 1-2. Yoshida hits a soft one-hopper, grabbed by the pitcher. A little jump, underhands to first, and he's got 2 assists this inning. 2 men down, and in the Herb Chambers batting order is Jamie Westbrook, who doubled off the left field wall in the first inning. And drove in a run. And then he struck out last time up. Grilling season is heating up. A smoking hot 3-day sale at Schloss and Star Market today through Sunday. Pick up value pack Signature Farms boneless chicken breast or thighs, only $1.97 a pound. Grounded foul. That's when you use the digital coupon limit 2. Schloss and Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox radio network.
I think I'd like to grill tomorrow afternoon. Why not?
Father's Day?
Yeah.
Well, they should be doing it for you.
Yeah, but
I get it ready. You'll put it on the grill.
There's something zen about that whole process.
0-1 pitch to Westbrook is low and away.
You'll have to share your swordfish sauce recipe with me sometime.
Get the capers ready. Make your own sauce. There's a 1-1 and a swinging strike and a pitch down and away.
Well, we'll have to have you and Jan back down for dinner. You came this offseason. At that time, you read to my oldest son, but now the script will change. He'll just read to you.
Oh, great, yeah. Bailey learns fast. I liked his outfit today. Was it a toga?
Dish towel worn as a toga.
1-2 pitch to Westbrook, and Barrel Man does not make contact with the barrel. In fact, he makes no contact and strikes out. That retires the side.
He'll be reading broadcast rights and sites before bed with you.
All right. We'll find out about some great Italian. 5 full, it's 5-2. Red Sox on the Schloss and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
No one loves kitchen cleanup, which is why you'll love new Palmolive Ultra Strength as it instantly cuts through grease. Gentle on the planet, too. Palmolive has great new additions, including Palmolive Dishwasher Power Packs, which tackle 48 hours stuck on food and baked on messes with ease. There's also Palmolive Spray Away, a spray-activated foam that cuts grease on contact, and Palmolive's antibacterial liquid dish soap that cuts 99.9% of bacteria on kitchen surfaces. Palmolive, good for your home, good for the planet.
At 110 Grill, you'll find modern American cuisine in a trendy, casual atmosphere. Visit one of 110 Grill's 36 locations all throughout New England, where you can enjoy favorites like pulled pork mac and cheese, chicken caprese, steak tips, and so much more. The 110 Grill menu features the freshest ingredients, and 100% of their core menu can be made gluten-free. 110 Grill is an official partner with the Red Sox Radio Network. Visit 110grill.com for more information.
For the 47th year in a row, Ford F-Series are America's best-selling trucks. The trucks that move mountains also move boats, bricks, and 2x4s. Work days and weekends, job sites and campsites. F-150 and the all-new Super Duty never stop working, just like you. Ford F-Series, official truck of your Boston Red Sox and America's #1 selling trucks 47 years straight. It's a record that may never be broken. Until next year. Sales claim based on 1977 to 2023 CY total sales.
Tired with being tired? Sick of feeling sluggish? Bored of being bloated? Maybe you're fed up with feeling foggy. Whatever your reason, your solution is only a click away. Reboot your life and enhance your summer at Awaken180weightloss.com.
The Greg Hill Show, weekdays, 5:30 to 10.
Now back to the Schloss and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
To the sixth we go. Red Sox leading the Yankees 5-2. Early offense from Boston. They had a 3-run lead after the first. Yanks got 2 back. On a really fortunate swing from DJ LeMahieu, and the Devers got them both right back. So 5-2. Rizzo to lead it off for the Yanks in the Herb Chambers batting order. Then Torres and Wells. Pitch. Strike on the outside corner. How many books have you written now? 4, 5, 6?
2.
Did you enjoy that process?
Well, I dictated it into a tape recorder to Douglas Lyons, great writer. He did the work.
0-1, typical. Here's a pitch that is a strike on the outside corner. Both very fun reads.
And the organization, that's the hardest part.
Choosing what to put where?
Right.
How many times a week do you run through your Hall of Fame speech in your mind?
Oh, maybe once every 2 weeks. See if anything needs to be changed. I run in my mind constantly, of course.
0-2 to Rizzo.
We're rehearsing out loud.
Pitch. Swinging a ground ball to second. Westbrook almost goes down to a right knee. He gloves. He throws to first in time. And Slayton retires Rizzo for the first out of the sixth. Joe Braverman back at the flagship WEEI. Griff Ward and Cooper Boardman here inside the broadcast booth at Fenway Park.
Well, the Red Sox in this one, they would have a 3-2 record against the best of the National League and the best of the American League.
Chance to win both those series. It'd be amazing. Here's Glaber. High pop-up. Back of the mound. Slayton's trying to call everybody off, and in the end, Devers says no thank you. Almost ran him over. Devers took charge, made the play.
I think that rare case would have been an easier play for the pitcher.
Agreed. But these guys are just so programmed now to not let him make the play, ever. I mean, yes, Slayton was right there, camped out underneath it. The general idea is, these infielders spend every day doing it, practicing it, but I think Slayton could have handled that.
Well, the pitchers spend every day in the outfield shagging.
Some of them quite acrobatically. Yeah. Makes you nervous, actually, at times. Here's Austin Wells. Pitch to him is a strike on the inside corner. Really nice talking with Aaron Boone before the game today. He is in incredibly high spirits. Why not? He's got a great club. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Strike on the outside corner. He is an unfailingly positive manager. Always has his players' backs, no matter what. He's assimilated Soto and Verdugo. 0-2. 2 down in the sixth. The pitch fouled off by Wells.
3-generation family. This is Grandpa Ray, played for the Red Sox. Power hitting third baseman, originally a catcher, who was a great scout. He signed many of the outstanding Red Sox players in Southern California and out west.
I love his dad, Bob. Here's a pitch down in the dirt. Sweeper, and it's 1-2.
Oh, he's a Stanford guy.
Well, sure, but great catcher in his time. True baseball man. Marinaccio's up in the Yankee pen. Rodon will be done through 5 innings. Here's the 1-2, and it's fouled off. Pretty impressive that he got through 5.
It didn't look like he would. In fact, he had a hard time escaping the second inning, but he didn't allow a hit after the 2-run double by Raffy.
Two is strike 3 called on the inside corner, and Slayton 2 really good innings. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 5-2 Red Sox on the Schloss and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
Say goodbye to traditional car buying or leasing and say hello to flexibility. Flex Car is a monthly car that includes insurance, maintenance, 24/7 roadside assistance, and more. Find out why more people are switching to Flex Car today at flexcar.com.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in an accident and would like to know the value of your case, it's easy. Go to forthepeople.com and go to verdicts and settlements to see cases just like yours. You may see numbers that are much higher than what your lawyer's telling you. You see, all lawyers are not the same. Some may only handle a few injury cases a year. This is all we do. Injured? The choice is easy. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Get ready to hit it out of the park every time you fire up the grill this summer with Hatfield Pork. Hatfield's flavorful variety of marinated pork tenderloins, ground pork and sausage, ham and bacon will be a fan favorite with your family and friends at your summer barbecues. Elevate your grilling game with Hatfield and taste victory with every bite, at home or at the ballpark. Find your flavor with Hatfield. Visit simplyhatfield.com for recipes and to find a retailer near you.
It's Kubota Orange Days. Shop the year's best selection of Kubota tractors, zero-turn mowers, and utility vehicles, including the #1 selling compact tractor in the USA. And now, through June 30th, get zero down, 0% APR for 84 months, or up to $2,800 off BX23S tractors. See the details at KubotaOrangeDays.com.
In Maine, please visit MB Tractor and Equipment in Gorham and Fairfield or Wallingford Equipment in Auburn.
Hi, this is Bobby Dalbert. You're listening to the home of the Red Sox, WEEI.
Ron Marinaccio's coming on out of the Yankee bullpen. Sox having fun tonight, 5-2. So are the many fans here. It's been raucous and a lot more to cheer about from the jump of this one. Criswell, very good through his 4 innings, especially given the difficulties in the second. And Slayton 2 scoreless. And now the Yankees go to their bullpen. Rodon did not have his best stuff tonight. 5 runs on 7 hits. He was grinding it out there to get through 5. Kept the Yankees in the game, which with their offense is always so key. Here is Dalbec, who's 0 for 2. He takes pitch outside from Marinaccio, 92-mile-an-hour fastball. At the belt, the 1-0 is strike. A change-up at the bottom of the zone. Marinaccio, 1.8 ERA. He's had a very nice season. Undersized right-hander. Works on the third base side of the rubber, and Dalbec fouls a fastball back. And it's 1-2. Just back from AAA, Marinaccio, a second stint with the club. Spent the middle part of April into early May. 10 appearances, 7 of them scoreless. 1-2 to Dalbec. Soft ground ball foul. Inside the third base line. And it's 1-2. Figure we will see Bernardino in this game at some point. Certainly Kenley if this holds. Weiser to possibility. 1-2. He's outside. Change up to Bobby Dalbec, and it is 2 balls and 2 strikes. Zach Kelly, 2 great innings last night. He is unlikely to be used tonight. And by unlikely, it's not going to happen. 2-2. Swinging a fisted foul. Bobby got jammed big time there. Split it over the first base dugout, and it's 2-2. Major wave is going around Fenway. It's on the monster seats, now into center field. Behind the bullpens is Marinaccio. Bends at the waist, now straightens up. 2-2 the pitch. He is outside. Change up. And Dalbec has worked the count full. Even with the pitch clock, it just does not quite seem to matter. The Yankees and Sox play long games. 3-2. Low and outside, ball 4. Dahlbeck works a leadoff walk. I suppose it goes without saying that against this Yankee club, they are so proficient at comeback wins, you just never can get a big enough lead. And I pile it on. Here comes Cedar Rafaela. Now that Rodon is out of the game, you'd think there's a possibility that someone like Enmanuel Valdez might be used in a spot. Here's the pitch to Cedar. Big swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Sellout at Fenway tonight. More than 36,000 are here. 0-1 to Cedar, the pitch. He bunts it to the third base side. Really beautifully done. Bare hand play. No throw by LeMahieu. Third base was unoccupied. They throw behind Dahlbeck. Beautiful play by Rafaela. And you'd love to see more of that from him. A bunt hit. Now the Red Sox have him at first and second with nobody out for Duran. Total sneak attack. LeMahieu way back. And that was absolutely beautiful. So now Duran, he's hit the ball so hard tonight, you wouldn't think that small ball in order here, but given the score and the situation, it's possible. Left-handed hitter digs in. Pitch to Duran. Strike one on the outside corner. Fans getting behind Duran. 0-1. Swing and a miss. Fastball. The outside corner. It's quickly 0-2.
That was the first Red Sox hit since the second inning.
Stretch their lead back to where it stands now. 5-2. Ball back at second. Cedar at first. Good speed out there. And at the plate in Duran. But it's 0-2. Here's the pitch. Swinging a high fly foul. Play on the third base side. Everybody seems 100% convinced that even though it seems like a great marriage, Juan Soto is going to free agency. I can only imagine, still a young man in the prime of his career, the contract he will sign.
What do the Mets offer?
0-2, down and in. So much turmoil around the Mets right now. Some are even suggesting they might move on from Pete Alonso, which seems hard to believe.
Left-hand batter going 2 for 26 against Marinaccio this season.
Tells you about his breaking stuff. 1-2 to Duran. Here it is. Way outside with a fastball. And it's a ball and 2 strikes. Juan Soto is represented by some guy named Scott Boras. So they will go to free agency. They will wait till the end, and they will extract every dollar.
Predictable.
2-2 to Duran, the pitch. Swinging a hard ground ball, foul outside of first. Just off the front of the tarp. Duran is fighting his way back into this at-bat. It stays 2-2. Rob Refsnyder is out on deck. Wilyer Abreu continuing to feel better and better early this week. Coming up, he'll go out on a rehab assignment. Romy Gonzalez continues tomorrow for Worcester. 2-2. Swing and a miss, he got him. Elevated fastball, and that is a big first out for Marinaccio and the Yankees. On the Subaru of New England scoreboard earlier today, the Cubs beat the Cardinals 5-1. Angels got the better of the Giants 4-3 by the Bay. Toronto beat the Guardians 5-0, and the Orioles blasted the Phillies 6-2. All right, here's Refsnyder. Pitch is high with a fastball. Think about the pitching the Red Sox have faced this week. I mean, Wheeler was awesome in the opener against them, but since then, they had really good at-bats against Sanchez. They owned Nola, and tonight they've gotten to Rodon. 1-0. Pitch is inside. Good take by Rob.
They Won an 8-game winner, won a 9-game winner.
With overwhelming stuff. Not so tonight. 5-2 Red Sox. First and second with one down. Hitters count for Refsnyder. The pitch. Outside. Change up. And it's 3-0.
There's nobody warming for the Red Sox, and Slayton's already pitched 2 innings. His long was 2 2/3 back on April 14th against the Angels.
Rizzo, Torres, and Wells due up. But first things first, 3-0 to Refsnyder. The pitch. Swing and a miss. I thought he might have the green light. He did. He got a high fastball. Just missed it, and it's 3-1. In these spots, you love the aggression. Had a 5-2 lead, 3-1. Here it is. Swing and a foul into the mid. So, 3-0 to full. Anxious moments for Marinaccio and the Yankees and the 36,000 plus here tonight. Dahlbeck at second, Rafaela at first. 3-2. Swing and a liner foul. He's tripled up on fastballs. That one 94. Off the outside, but Rob had to lunge out and stay alive. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here it is. And that is strike 3 call. Fastball right there. Unclear what he was looking for in that situation. And he's frozen with a fastball. And Marinaccio now 1 out away from a huge escape. Matt Blake going to come talk it over. The plan to O'Neill. It's such an odd time for a visit to the mountain. It makes no sense.
Yeah, I mean, he got in trouble and escaped on the verge of escaping. And why interrupt the flow?
Seems like it really halts the momentum. But as it is, visit on the mound after a couple strikeouts of Duran and Refsnyder. Make it a Subaru summer symmetrical all-wheel drive. Find your authorized retailer at SubaruofNewEngland.com. O'Neill had a massive swing in the first inning. Second double of that frame. The Red Sox have been doubles machines here the last few days. 2-1, 2 out. The pitch is popped up into right center field. Actually carrying well, but it'll hold up in front of the warning track. Verdugo's there to make the play. And the inning is over. The Red Sox had 2 on with nobody out and did not score. To the 7th at Fenway. 5-2 Red Sox on the Schloss and Star Market. WEEI Red Sox Network.
Is that your new Nissan Rogue?
Yeah. So I'm at the Nissan Thrill of Summer Sales event when Dave, the sales guy, asks, want to test drive the Rogue? And I'm like, let's go. We're driving when Dave says, check out the VC turbo engine. I hit the gas and whoosh. I'm like, okay, I wasn't expecting that. Dave goes, if you think that's cool, watch this. Dave shows me the miles per gallon and I'm like, whoa, that's pretty impressive fuel economy. Dave mentions, these new cars are going fast. And in that moment, I had to have that Rogue. Crazy, right?
Wait till you hear how I got my Sentra.
Now get a low $269 per month lease for 36 months on Rogue. Shop the Nissan sales event. Visit your local Nissan store and nissanusa.com today. 2024 EPA fuel economy estimates from 28 city, 34 highway to 30 city, 37 highway for 2024 Nissan Rogue. Actual mileage may vary. Well-qualified lessees. 2024 Rogue S all-wheel drive. $47.29 initial payment excludes tax, title, license, and $695 acquisition fee. Disposition fee due at lease end. Take from new dealer stock. Call 1-888-858-8319 for offer details. N7824.
Hey Sox fans, take your game day experience to the next level. Whether a pretzel dog or a sandwich, top them with Mike's Amazing, the official mayo and mustard of the Boston Red Sox. Pick up Mike's Amazing at Market Basket and bring the Fenway experience home. Mike's Amazing. When it's on, it's on.
With the enhanced engine performance and fuel economy of newly reformulated Tri-Clean gas from Citgo, you're good to go. But good to go where? Exotic bird shopping?
Pick me.
To your Tuesday night bowling league?
Woo! That's a turkeys.
Good to go try your luck at bingo.
G32.
Good to go to a lumberjack competition.
I'm going to move my car.
New top-tier Tri-Clean gas from Citgo. The most advanced fuel we've ever made. Now you're good to go.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Justin Slayton's going to get pushed a little bit tonight. Out there for a third inning of work. He will see DJ LeMahieu to lead it off here. See how long they push him. Brennan Bernardino is up in the Red Sox bullpen. I would think for Soto, although after that you do have Aaron Judge. But 34 pitches thrown through 2 innings for Slayton. LeMahieu drove in the Yankees only 2 runs. Back in the second, the pitch. Fastball for a strike on the inside corner. Slayton's been really good. I mean, the error began his outing, and then a couple of walks, but dominant in the 6th. Oh, 1 swing and a miss. Big slider. And it's quickly 0-2. 2 1/3 on March the 31st. 2 2/3 April 14th. So he's not totally unused to this spot. 0-2 to LeMahieu, the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him with a great slider. And there's 1 away. Excellent outing for Slayton so far tonight.
Yankees a fan 9 times.
Here now, the leadoff hitter, Anthony Volpe. Devers in on the grass at third with Soto out on deck. The pitch. Beauty. Slider right in there. And it's 0-1. Be a signature moment for Slayton in his Red Sox rookie campaign. 0-1. A little bit outside with a slider. It is 1-1. You must wonder, for all these rookies who are experiencing this rivalry for the first time, what's going through their heads, and Slayton is feeling it on the mound right now. 1-1 the pitch. Swing and a miss. He blew him away with a fastball at 95. So now 1-2. By his normal standards, Slayton pretty well rested right now. 1-2. Swinging a line drive to second, caught by Westbrook. Justin kind of did a little hop after that, but it was over his head right at Westbrook, the second baseman. 2 down. For so much of the season, Slayton pitched every 2-3 days. In the month of June, this is only his 4th appearance. Pitched the 8th inning very efficiently. Earned a hold against the Phillies in Game 2 of that series. Here is Soto, the pitch. Down and in. We got Judge, Verdugo, Stanton, Rizzo. So that grouping of hitters could be a really good window for Bernardino. Once you get Verdugo up there, 2 lefties in 3 hitters. 1-0. Soto takes a strike. Cutter at the bottom of the zone. And it's 1-1. Slayton at the letters, the pitch. Down and in. There's Soto's shuffle. He's dancing around in the box. Heading the count again, 2-1.
Slayton had only 5 appearances above Double-A when he made the club this spring.
Absolutely awesome. Another Rule 5 win for the Red Sox, just like Garrett Whitlock was. 2-1 to Soto, the pitch. Swing and a foul back. He chased a high fastball. And it's 2-2. The 7th inning sponsored by Sherwin-Williams. Their Pro Plus program helps you grow and manage your paint business. And, by the way, stay tuned. Cooper Boardman will have the Nissan post-game show after the game. Epic offers going fast. Nissan Thrill of Summer sales event. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down the pitch. Swinging a high drive into deep left center field. Back toward the monster. It's back, and it is off the top of the wall and gone. That was over the red line. They're calling it a ball in play. I thought that hit the ledge. The throw to second. Westbrook is there with the tag. You know the Yankees will look. I thought it got out.
Very, very close. The way it hopped, I would think it hit that ledge. They want to look.
It's almost impossible for it to bounce up that way if it didn't get over the red line. I think that's going to be an opposite field home run for Juan Soto. We slow it down, and yes, it is gone.
You got it right. Hit that little ledge.
So this should not take long at all.
The ruling on the field is that the ball is alive and in play. This will be a crew chief review of a possible home run.
I think it was Phil Cuzzi out there who made the initial call, but this will take about 10 seconds. So it's going to be a 5-3 game. Again, you had Bernardino up. You understand why Slayton was left in there with Judge looming.
After review, the ruling on the field is overturned. It is a home run.
Clear as day. So Soto, it's his first homer as a Yankee at Fenway. The lead is only 2. What a game he's having. 2 walks and a homer. That is pretty vintage Juan Soto. There's a sweeper that really just kind of hung out over the outside corner. His 18th home run. And here's a man with 25, Aaron Judge. 2 down, bases clear, a run in. The pitch is a broken bat blooper to shallow right field. Long run for Refsnyder. He is going to dive and not get there. He actually stayed on his feet, played the hop. And it's a broken bat hit for Judge. I would think we'll see Bernardino here.
No question. Here comes Alex.
That was unlucky for Slayton. Made a good pitch, and Judge just muscled it into the outfield. I thought Refsnyder may lay out for that. Maybe spooked a little bit by the dive he made the other day. But it shot past him off the bat of Nick Castellanos.
They got to play so deep with Judge, I think they're just out of his reach.
So that will do it for Slayton, who goes 2 2/3 today. He was really good, but gives up a run, is on the hook for Judge, and here we go. Bernardino, the hook up. Alex representing the tying run in the 7th inning. 5-3 Red Sox. Pitching change at Fenway on the Schloss and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
During this call to the bullpen, your New England Ford dealers remind you that this is the perfect time to check out all their great Ford truck offers at buyfordnow.com. You'll find special deals on Ford F-150, built Ford tough and smarter than ever. The legendary Super Duty, our most capable heavy-duty pickup, and the turbocharged Ranger, ready for your next adventure. Visit buyfordnow.com and see why now's the time to buy or lease your new Ford truck.
If Heineken Silver was a 60-second radio ad, it'd tell you all the stuff you need to know in only 30 seconds to keep things light and refreshing. Seriously, time me. Heineken Silver, a world-class light beer that's surprisingly crisp and refreshing, made with only premium quality ingredients and just 2.9 grams of carbs and 95 calories, all without compromising on taste. Heineken Silver, all the taste, no bitter endings. Order now at Heineken.com/silver. Must be 21 and older to purchase. Enjoy Heineken responsibly. Whew, 30 seconds, that's it. Done. Peace.
Big spot for Brennan Bernardino. Face Alex Verdugo. As the Red Sox trying to hold on here. 5-3 in the top of the 7th. Judge is at first base, and wouldn't you know it, of course, Verdugo comes up in a huge spot. It is returned to Fenway Park, but Bernardino has been absolutely dominant of late. Fearless strike thrower. Has pitched to a .49 ERA at home. He has stranded 11 of the 12 runners he's inherited. And lefties are hitting 143 against him. Here is the lefty, Verdugo. Hit by loud boos. A Soto home run has made it 5-3. Judge bloop to hit into right, and now Verdugo with 2 down the pitch. He is a little outside. Fastball, it's 1-0. Next one is a strike on the outside corner, bottom of the zone. Verdugo does have a good eye. Didn't think so. It caught the zone, and it's 1-1. Judge, not much of a lead. Dahlbeck holds him on at first. Outfield is a step to left. The 1-1 is a ground ball up the middle. Rafaela has it. He will race to the second base bag. Beat Judge there. Bernardino does it again. Alex Verdugo, take a seat. We go to the 7th inning stretch at Fenway Park. 5-3 Red Sox in the Schloss and Star Market, WEEI, Red Sox Radio Network.
Step up to the plate this season with we offer the largest selection of cars, trucks, EVs, and SUVs in New England. With 35 brands and so many convenient locations, finding your next vehicle at Herb Chambers is a real game changer.
Grilling season is heating up with a smoking hot 3-day sale at Schloss and Star Market. Hey, it's Joe. Today through Sunday, pick up value-packed Signature Farms boneless chicken breast or thighs for only $1.97 a pound when you use the digital coupon Limit 2. When you shop with the Schloss app, you get amazing deals and earn points on every purchase. Short on time? Order ahead for free curbside pickup or get delivery. Hurry in and get grilling boneless chicken. Schloss and Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
This is Danielle Ferrier at Heading Home. We are a leading provider of emergency shelter and housing for children and adults experiencing homelessness. Today, we are facing a housing crisis in Massachusetts, which is why we've teamed up with community partners like Winchester Cooperative Bank.
This is Steve Stewart at Winchester Cooperative Bank. As a community bank, we're committed to supporting programs that make a positive impact on our neighbors in need. We've teamed up with Heading Home to address the crisis of housing. Together, we are working to give everyone a safe place to call home. Winchester Cooperative Bank, member FDIC, member DIF.
Okay, now let's talk about Riverwalk Senior Apartments on the fabulous River Spring Living campus in NYC. This vibrant community offers spacious apartments on a 32-acre campus overlooking the Hudson. Living at Riverwalk means having a built-in social life, loaded with activities and amenities. With daily chef-crafted meals, Riverwalk is maintenance-free and pet-friendly. Living at its finest. So call now, 833-42-RIVER, or visit riverwalk.org/radio.
Gresh and Fourier, weekdays 10 to 2.
Now back to the Schloss and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
To the bottom of the 7th we go. Rafi's going to lead it off against Ron Marinaccio. What a big out from Bernardino to get Verdugo, keep the Sox ahead by 2. Looks like Greg Weissert is getting up for the Red Sox in their bullpen as the setup man for Kenley. Devers leading off in the Herb Chambers batting order. The pitch is outside, a sweeper.
I wonder if they'd start hitting with Berardino because it's Stanton the right end better than Rizzo from the left side, and then Torres. We'll see.
That would make sense to me.
Mr. Wells, I likely hit for. He's 0 for 3 with 3 Ks, a left-hand batter.
Rafi fouls a pitch off. Big rip, and it's 1-1. Rafi walked in the first, 2-run double in the second, struck out in the fourth, and now leading off in the 7th. 5-3 Boston, the 1-1. Down and in, almost hit him on his back left foot. Tristan Casas, for 2 days in a row now, has swung the bat. He's not making contact with the baseball yet. He calls those dry swings. But he has felt better and better. He really wants to be back when the Red Sox head to Miami, his hometown. If that is going to happen, he'll need to rehab soon. 2-1 to Devers, another ball. Meanwhile, Wilyer Abreu was really encouraging to see him run the bases full out today. And he will start a rehab very soon and probably meet the Red Sox in Cincinnati next weekend. 3-1 to Rafi. The pitch is a strike. That has been given for a lot of the night. That's a pitch that frustrated hitters on both sides. It goes against Rafi there, and it's 3-2. Alex Cora showing some frustration in the dugout. 3-2. The pitch is high in the air into left field. Soto drifting over to his right in front of the warning track. He is there to make the play, and there's one away. Again, that will irk the Red Sox. Rafi probably took ball 4 there, but again, that's been a pretty consistent miss by Alex Tosi all night. So now with one down, here's Connor Wong. Weissert continues to throw, which might mean he's coming in to start the inning. You never know whether Alex Cora is more comfortable giving the young relievers a fresh slate. Pitch to Wong is a strike at the top of the zone. It is 0-1. Romy Gonzalez will play again tomorrow for AAA Worcester. He'll be back soon. 0-1 to Wong. The pitch is right there. I think Connor would like another look at that. That was a gentle sweeper right in the middle of the zone. He'll call time to try to shake that off. It's 0-2. Connor singled in a run in the first, walked in the second. What a year he's having. It's the middle of June, and he's hitting .331. 0-2. Swing and a miss. He chased a sweeper there. And he is gone. 2 down for Yoshida. Grilling season is heating up with a smoking hot 3-day sale at Schloss and Star Market today through Sunday. Value pack signature Farms boneless chicken breast or thighs, $1.97 a pound. Throw some on the grill for Father's Day. 2 down, here's Massa. He's looked better tonight. Takes a ball outside. Yoshida ripped a ball to left that was caught in the first, and then a high, deep line drive into center in the second. 1-0 the pitch. Swinging a drive toward the triangle in right field. It's back at the wall, and it bounces over the wall and into the Red Sox bullpen for an automatic double. That's another encouraging swing for Manuel Valdez. Really balanced, powerful stroke from Yoshida. Big with that run feel. Valdez on an incredible tear offensively. He gets the righty Marinaccio. Nobody up in the Yankee bullpen. Yoshida's 4th double in his 28th game. Here is Valdez. Been peppering the Green Monster of late. Pitch is a strike. Fastball in the outside corner, about belled high. It's 0-1. 4 for his last 7, and all 4 hits have been doubles. Throwing a couple of walks for Manu. 0-1. Pitch is low. Change up. And it's 1-1. He's 11 for 33 since he came back from AAA. Even I can do that math. 1-1. 2 down, a runner at second in the 7th. 2-run Red Sox lead. Here's the 1-1. That's a strike right there. He'd like that pitch again. I mean, that is 93 center cut, and it's 1-2.
He had the big pinch 2-run double against the Phillies to win that ball game.
Red Sox have been a really good pinch hitting team this year. 1-2. Massa at second. Here's the pitch. Swinging a drive into center field. It is sinking. It's down for a hit. Yoshida racing around third. Judges throw home. Tag. Safe. Massa got his foot in under Wells' tag. It's an RBI hit for Valdez, and it's 6-3 Red Sox.
Well, the Yankees look. They will.
I thought he was safe real time.
I did too. It was a good throw by Judge, who was pretty deep.
This might be one where they figure there's just no downside in challenging. What a throw that is from Aaron Judge. First look at the replay.
The safe call at home plate.
He's safe. Foot got over the plate before the tag. The right spike for Yoshida. Wells did that well. He gave him a lane. And I think it's pretty clear that the foot brushes over the plate, don't you?
Well, they slow it down. Yeah, I think so.
Fans see it, they go crazy, and I think Alex Tosi got it right all the way. He is definitely safe. Massa motoring around the bases, and how about Manuel Valdez? Another huge pinch hit. What a weapon he's becoming. Fans see it again. They're going to wait to hear from New York. Now, the only question is, did Yoshida's foot touch the plate as he slid in? It certainly crossed over it before the tag.
Ooh.
And I think the toe did get onto the plate before the tag.
Ever so close. Throw was just a hair to the right side of the plate.
As he slid in, his foot got caught in the dirt and hopped above the plate. Here we go.
After review, the ruling on the field stands. The runner is safe.
That is an enormous call. He certainly beat the throw, but again, did the foot touch the plate? They say yes. Call stands. And Manu delivers again. Joe, that is so hard to do, to sit around for 7 innings, come on and deliver a big hit. Yoshida collided a lot of his body with Wells as he came across the plate. So Yoshida and Valdez combined for a huge insurance run. Throw to first, and Valdi dives back in. What would it mean for this offense if Yoshida got going?
A big plus, certainly. They need more bats, be more consistent.
Dalbec has twice struck out and walked. The pitch is a strike on the inside corner. Alex Cora pushes another right button. (6-3). Marinaccio sets the pitch. He is right there. Sweeper. I'd be looking for a fastball, and as it so often has been, 0-2. Valdez looking a little frisky over at first. Rizzo holds him there. 0-2. And they'll throw over, thinking along those lines. I mean, there's very little downside, although the truth of the matter is, this is not a heart of the order bat. You're much more inclined to go in a 2-strike count to maybe reset things for a big hitter. 0-2. Rafaela is out on deck. He's running. The pitch is way outside and no throw. He picked perfectly. A changeup, and Manu is doing it all. He's got a stolen base, and that is, unsurprisingly, his first of the year.
Good pitch to run on. It's low, and catcher had a backhanded.
1-2. Swinging a high fly into center field, but it hangs up in front of the track. Judge is there to make the grab, inning over, but the Red Sox get a huge insurance run. Mr. Brightside time at Fenway would go to the 8th. 6-3. Red Sox on the Schloss and Star Market. WEEI Red Sox Network.
Arbella Insurance has been doing business in the New England community for over 30 years. They're your friends, your neighbors, and fellow Boston fans. They do the wave at the ballpark together and get stuck in the same Sturo Drive traffic. At Arbella, being your neighbor helps them provide you with the coverage you need to drive, live, or run a business in this part of the country we call home. Arbella, here for Boston fans, here for good.
Mass Mutual is an official partner of the Red Sox. And as fans first, we know you're already zoning out. So here are 20 soothing seconds of Fenway sounds, because there's nothing like being at the ballpark. This meditation is brought to you by Mass Mutual, official partner of the Red Sox. Learn more at massmutual.com/Red Sox.
Did you or a loved one serve in the military during the Vietnam era, the Gulf War, Iraq, Afghanistan, or any other combat zone after 9/11? Then you are eligible to directly enroll in VA healthcare. Additionally, veterans who never deployed but were exposed to toxins or hazards while training or on active duty in the United States are also eligible to enroll. Do it today. Call 1-800-MY-VA-411. That's 1-800-MY-VA-411.
Grilling season is heating up with a smoking hot 3-day sale at Schloss and Star Market. Today through Sunday, pick up value-packed Signature Farms boneless chicken breast or thighs for only $1.97 a pound when you use the digital coupon Limit 2. Schloss and Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
Jones and Mego, weekdays 2 to 6.
Now back to the Schloss and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Greg Weissert becomes the Red Sox fourth pitcher. They lead at 6-3 as we go to the eighth. Weissert, the former Yankee, who went to school about 20 blocks or so from Yankee Stadium at Fordham University in the Bronx. Bernardino faced just one man, a retired Verdugo that is, and he's got the Stanton, Rizzo, and Torres here in the eighth inning. Boone was asked about Weissert yesterday and the trade, the Verdugo trade, in which Weissert came to the Red Sox, and it was very praiseworthy of Weissert and his stuff. Here's Stanton now, 2 singles and a big strikeout with the bases loaded in the fifth inning. And the pitch runs inside, ball one from Weissert, who leads the Red Sox ball club in appearances. This is his 30th, 2-1 at 2.83 ERA. Opponent's hitting .262 against him. The pitch is low and away.
How fun is the atmosphere at Fenway tonight? These fans are into it.
Well, enough Yankee fans here to make noise to try to shout down. 2-0 as that one missed. Weissert has 3 full days rest. And his 2-0 pitch is a strike over the outer half. Griswold, Slayton, Bernardino. Now Weissert. If the Red Sox keep the lead, Slayton's likely to be awarded the win. Starter didn't go 5. The 2-1 pitch coming to Stanton. And he swings and fouls it on the ground.
I'm with you on the Bernardino piece. Rizzo, who's on deck, hits .206 against lefty, and he's only hitting .240 against righties. But I think that's the deciding factor was Alex just wanting to give a young reliever his first taste against his former team a clean inning.
Well, he's got the tough 8th inning roll here. The 2-ball, 2-strike pitch, and he tries to hold up. He cannot do it. Strike 3 on a sweeper away.
Why would you ever throw him anything other than that pitch?
It's so flat-footed, it's hard to reach. He's got the long, powerful arms. So Weissert fans the leadoff man, and here's Rizzo, who's walked and scored, struck out looking, and grounded out 4-3. Last 2 appearances have been scoreless. He did give up 2 runs at the White Sox Park on June 7th. The pitch to Rizzo is inside, ball 1 by his back foot. Rizzo's had a tough start this season, coming off the concussion plague 2023 season. Red Sox about hit the Yankees 10-5. Here's the pitch, and he drives a foul down the left side out of play into the Aura Pavilion. Tomorrow night, it'll be a 7-10 start. Cutter Crawford goes against Marcus Stroman. Cutter's lost his last 4 starts. Stroman's been pretty good for the Yanks.
I thought Cutter was much better his last time.
He was. Pitch is outside. He had some extra rest. He worked on some mechanical issues and threw the ball a lot better. Victimized by some defensive laps. 2-1. Weissert delivers home, and he waves and does not hit a sweeper.
Because of that pitch, they thought he'd be a real great weapon against lefties. They have, though, lefties slugged .556 against Weissert this year.
2-2 to Anthony Rizzo. Weissert faces third base as he sets. Delivers home, and a line foul just to the left of home plate into the stands. 6-3 Boston in the 8th inning. Red Sox trying to beat the Yankees here in the second meeting this season. Another 2-2 pitch coming. And he takes low and away, sinking fastball. Stay tuned after the game. The Nissan post-game show. Epic offers are going fast at the Nissan Thrill of Summer Sales event Visit your Nissan store or nissanusa.com. Full count now to Rizzo. Weiser delivers home. Bounding ball hit down the first baseline, just foul. Torres on deck in the catcher spot with Austin Wells. Already fanned 3 times tonight.
Dodgers tonight are hosting the Kansas City Royals, and Yamamoto left the game with triceps tightness.
A lot invested in him. 3-2 pitch coming. Here it is. Way outside. He missed with a backdoor sweeper. So Rizzo takes a walk. Gleyber Torres has not hit the ball hard tonight. He's flied to left, popped to third, also grounded out 4-3. Our flex play of the game so far, Rafi Devers to run double in the second inning. Looking to buy a car, try Flex Car instead. Their monthly car subscription includes insurance, maintenance, and roadside service. Go to flexcar.com. Here's the pitch from Weiser. And the sweeper hits the outer half, a call strike.
I guess the other part, Joe, is you now keep Bernardino fresh for tomorrow in case there's a huge spot for Soto or Verdugo.
Well, that makes sense. The 0-1 to Torres, and it's inside with another sweeper. There's so many fastballs. 15 pitches, 8 strikes for Greg Weiser. Beck holding Rizzo. He's no threat to run. Certainly not in this situation. Second baseman Valdez pinched toward the middle to pitch. Sweeper strike over the inside edge. He backed out. The ball caught the inside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. With 1 out and 1 on in the 8th. Weiser trying to protect the 3-run lead. Here's the pitch. Way outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Wind coming in. The 2-2 pitch of the right-hand batter. And he swings and grounds it hard and just foul outside of third. He hooked that sweeper. Pretty much all he's been throwing. Sure, Weissert is all pumped up, facing his old team for the first time. His 2-2 pitch. Once again, here it is. Taken high. A fastball there at 93 and left it up. So the count full. Rizzo most likely to stay put. Right-hander is ready. Here's the payoff. And he left it outside, ball 4. He missed with a sinker at 93. So now the tying run comes to the plate, and Austin Wells, who's had a brutal night, he's fanned 3 times. First time swinging, the next 2 times looking.
Now, though, you do see the downside risk involved in taking Bernardino out because you're down Martin, and you've basically used your high-leverage relievers other than Kenley. So, I mean, Weissert really is on an island right here.
Red Sox going to get the bullpen busy. Maybe Kenley will get him up.
It is.
Try to get a 4 or 5 out save. We'll see. Wells does have some power. Got a couple of home runs, but struggling tonight. Here's the pitch. And he swings and drives a foul third base side. That's out of play. Splitting the catching duties with Alex Trevino. With a home run last night here. No balls, 1 strike. Weiser with 21 pitches, 11 strikes. And the Yankees 20 comeback wins this year. The pitch. Swing. There's a fly ball center field. And Duran broke back coming hard and he can't get it. It drops for a hit to load the bases. He took a step back. I think it was a big swing, and it was just a little pop fly off the end of the bat. So the bases are loaded. Of course, Rizzo had to hold, and he's a slow runner anyway. Rizzo at third, Torres at second, Wells at first with no loud contact, and DJ LeMahieu is due, and here comes Andrew Bailey. Now, LeMahieu struggling. He did knock in their first 2 runs, but it was just a little flare into right center, a bloop hit. Then he reached on an error by the shortstop, Raffaella. Last time up, he struck out. Looked very bad. On 3 pitches, he went down.
Well,
but he's dangerous. 2-time batting champ.
I think it's quite possible this is Weisert's last hitter. We'll see. They are pinch running with Jahmai Jones as the tying run over at first. So Wells is done. That'll mean Trevino will catch in the 9th inning. And Kenley getting hot in a hurry.
Jones, I like his power and his speed.
Second best Jahmai in the building tonight.
Right. No, he's off tonight.
Well, either way. His spirit is here.
Webster and Nesson. Bell. All right, bases loaded. Weisert's in a jam. 2 walks have really hurt him. Double play candidate, though, in LeMahieu. Here's the pitch home, and it's outside, ball 1. And they're more in double play depth than you normally see. Their heels are not on the outfield grass.
And, of course, the specter of Soto and Judge looming is everything.
1-0. 3 runners lead the pitch. Foul straight back late in a high inside fastball. Rizzo, who walked at third. Torres, who walked at second. And the pinch runner Jones is at first, running for Austin Wells, who had the bloop hit. Wind has died down now. 1-1. Only 1 out. The pitch. Swinging a chopper foul, third base side to Volpe, who's had a tough time at the plate, 0 for 4. But after that, Soto and Judge.
Clay Holmes up for the Yanks.
The closer. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, 3 on. Weissert setting. The pitch to LeMahieu. The veteran grounds it to the shortstop. Charged by Raffaella. Throws the second out. No throw to first. A run scores. It was not hit very hard.
It wasn't, and he bobbled it a little bit. I don't think they probably had the double play either way.
LeMahieu's slow, but I don't think they could have turned it. He had to go to his right. It was hit slowly. So Rizzo scores, making it 6-4. Torres to third. Jones forced.
I'd be tempted to go to Kenley here. This is the biggest hitter of the game.
Anthony Volpe. Alex started out, and he's got 1 foot on the top step.
What are they going to look at here? The slide, maybe? I'm not sure. I think he's going to say that that was an illegal slide by the base runner, Jahmai Jones, at second.
He went in diving for the bag head first, popped up, and he might have brushed Valdez. I don't think.
This will be a crew chief review of the out call at second base. The previous play is under review.
Well, you hope what they mean is the slide. I mean, it seemed pretty clear that he was out. The ball beat him there.
He started to roll, went in with his right shoulder. Going to get Cabrera here to run for LeMahieu, who would get his 3rd RBI.
And they are actually making sure that the throw beat him, and I don't know that it did.
Oh, no, yeah.
Wow.
This would really change the complexion of things.
Well, Rafaela's had a rough night at shortstop.
Just a little bobble. Jones can fly. Here's the call.
After review, the ruling on the field is confirmed. The runner is out.
Oh, is that huge?
Oh, my.
Wow.
That was scary. I thought he was in there.
It was ever so close. So here comes Alex now, and I'm going to want Kenley Jansen for a 4-out save. 6-4 Red Sox. That little bobble almost cost him because Jones can run. And we have a pitching change with Rizzo coming up. Time runs aboard. Go ahead run at the plate here on the Schloss and Star Market Red Sox Network.
This call to the bullpen gives you a chance to check out all the great Ford SUV offers at buyfordnow.com. You'll find special deals on the award-winning Ford SUV lineup that you won't see advertised anyplace else. Whether you plan to buy from your Ford dealer's inventory or custom order your new SUV. Visit buyfordnow.com and see how much you can save. And then see your New England Ford dealers for your new SUV.
Arbella Insurance has been doing business in the New England community for over 35 years. They're your friends, your neighbors, and fellow Boston fans. They do the wave at the ballpark together and get stuck in the same Sturo Drive traffic. At Arbella, being your neighbor helps them provide you with the coverage you need to drive, live, or run a business in this part of the country we call home. Arbella, here for Boston fans, here for good.
Well, here's Kenley Jansen trying to protect the 2-run lead, and he needs 4 outs to complete a save here. Now, he did pitch 2 innings against the White Sox on Sunday, struck out 5 with the 6-man he faced, was perfect, and got a win. First time he'd pitched 2 innings since 21. And let's see if he has any. I don't think he has any 4-out saves this year.
I think maybe one. We'll look.
I don't see one of all 1 inning. He got a win in that 2-inning stint. So he's got Anthony Volpe up. Osvaldo Cabrera's at first base running for LeMahieu. Did get credit for his 3rd RBI. Jones 4-6-4 in the call that was reviewed. So it's Torres at 3rd. Cabrera at first. Volpe has struck out twice, bounced into a fielder's choice, and then lined to second. Second-year Yankee shortstop, their leadoff hitter. And Soto is on deck, looming large. Here's Kenley ready. His pitch home. Swinging a drive foul down the right field line, out of play.
Cabrera, the pinch runner, I mean, as we well know, easy to run on Kenley. I think he's inclined to maybe think about it.
Kenley's had 10 saves, has not had many opportunities lately, did save the June 12th game against the Phils. First save since May 26th against Milwaukee. The pitch. Check swing, he goes too far, and a high cutter at 91. And Volpe's behind 0-2. Love to get out of this with 3-4 pitches if he can. He's had just 1 blown save this year. That came against Cleveland April 16th. 0-2, 2 on, 2 out, 2-run lead for the Red Sox. Jansen deals. Check swing, if fastball's too high.
He's thrown hard immediately here. You know, sometimes it takes him 2-3 hitters, pitches to get it up. He's at 93 already.
He's ready for a 1-2 pitch. Runners lead at the corners. Runner takes off from first. Here's the pitch home, and a high fly ball right field shallow should be caught. Ref Snyder's there and waiting. And he makes the catch to retire the side. They get just the 1. Red Sox go to the bottom of the 8th with a 2-run lead. 6-4 Boston, and the Shaws in Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Know that for towing, hauling, or heading to a ball game, their Ford dealers are their truck headquarters. For a full lineup that works hard and plays harder, F-Series, featuring the all-new F-150 and Super Duty, the best-selling trucks for 47 straight years, the turbocharged Ranger, and the compact Maverick. Built Ford tough and the official truck of your Boston Red Sox. Sales claim based on 1977 to 2023 CY total sales.
Hi, I'm Henry Winkler. My eyes are very important to me. My eyes connect me with everything I love. I loved my late father-in-law dearly. He always lit up a room, but his vision dimmed with age. He had age-related macular degeneration, or AMD. And since partnering with Apellis, I've learned there's an advanced form of dry AMD called geographic atrophy, or GA. His struggle with vision loss made me want to help others know about GA's warning signs. For some, colors appear dull or washed out. For others, hazy or blurred vision make it hard to see details, like fine print on price tags. Many have trouble seeing in the dark, making driving at night difficult. GA gets worse over time and cannot be reversed. If you think you have GA, don't wait. Treatments are available. Ask a retina specialist about FDA-approved treatments for GA and go to GAWon'tWait.com.
Fire up the grill this summer with Hatfield pork. Savor the taste of summer with Hatfield's flavorful variety of marinated pork tenderloins. From sunrise to sunset, Hatfield makes it easy to elevate your summer grilling menu. Visit simplyhatfield.com for recipes. Find your flavor with Hatfield.
Want to listen to WEEI on the go? Just download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Left-hander Victor Gonzalez taking the mound for the New York Yankees. He pitched 2/3 of an inning last night, a scoreless ball, allowing a hit. We take 10 seconds on the Schloss in Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
From the WEEI studios, 93.7 WEEI FM and HD1, Lawrence, Boston. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
Well, a run or two would loom large here with the Red Sox leading 6-4. The Yankees with Soto, Judge, and Verdugo doing the ninth inning. And here's Rafaela, who singled to right field, sparking a 2-run second inning. Since then, he's bounded out 5-3 and had a beautiful bunt single. And the pitch to Cedon is swung on and missed. Strike one from the lefty Gonzalez. Rafaela leading off the Herb Chambers batting order, sponsored by Herb Chambers Kia of Burlington. The 0-1 deal. Swing. There's a drive hit well to left field, back by the wall. It's going to catch some green, and it bounds away from Soto, and it's a stand-up double. Well, he pointed in with a pop-up slide, but no throw made. Rafaela doubles off the wall, leading off the bottom of the eighth. Got to do all they can to try to get him home.
And first things first, do all they can to get him to third.
You got Duran up. He'd love to pull a ball to the right side.
Cabrera, by the way, in the game at third.
And the new catcher is Trevino. Jaron is doubled to left center to start the 3-run first. Line to left and fan twice. Gonzalez pitch. Call, strike on a slider. That was the Red Sox 11th hit. And their 6th double. Here it comes. A little low and away. 3 doubles in the first inning with a 3-run rally. So Rafaela hits the wall to start things here in the last of the 8th. Gonzalez delivers. And there's a hard shot into right center of the ground, a base hit. Rafaela hits third. He's coming home. Judge's throw. Goes through, and it allows Duran to go to second, and he dives in safely. Red Sox get the run back. They lead it 7-4. Duran hit it hard, so left-hand batter hits the left-hand pitcher hard. Duran with his 31st RBI, scoring Rafaela.
And it's such a sign of his maturation and just superlative talent. There's no thought of asking him to bunt. He rips one through, and a great read on a really puzzling throw from Aaron Judge. They had no chance to get it.
And there was nobody really in the cutoff spot either. They were conceding the run. So Duran takes the extra base, and a ball missing outside to Refsnyder, who was 0 for 3. And a walk. Gonzalez giving up 2 shots. He delivers home. Fastball wide. So it's 2-0. Now with an RBI single, takes second on the throw. Left-hander delivers. Swinging a foul to the right, out of play. Gonzalez, who said last night, 2/3 of an inning, 2-1 with a 2.75 ERA, his 25th appearance, and he has 2 saves. Sox trying to get one game over 500 again. The 2-1 delivery coming to the right-hand batter. Ref takes it outside. Rob began his career with the Yankees and his first Major League home run here for New York against the Red Sox.
How dynamic is the combo of Rafaela and Duran hitting 9 and 1?
Great speed, and when Hamilton joins them, either 8th or 2nd, it's amazing. There's a foul to the right out of play. So the count is full now. On Rafaela with a wall ball to open this inning. And then Duran with a base hit. Great base running. Puts him back in scoring position as he took the base on the pointless throw home. 3-2. Gonzalez deals outside. He walked him, so 3 Red Sox runners have reached. One has already crossed the plate. And here we go with O'Neill, who was double off the wall, single to right, struck out, and fly to right. He's scored 2. He's driven in 1. To try to set the defense. It's Rafaela's 3rd wall ball this season. Still nobody out here. Haven't seen the Yankees' high leverage relievers yet in this series. Gonzalez from Mexico. Here's the bluff to second, nothing doing. They got him from the Dodgers. For the minor league. He was in 34 games for Los Angeles last year, going 3-3 with a 4.01 ERA. Spent his entire career in the Dodgers system until this season. The pitch. Swing, ground ball, bounce weakly toward the second baseman. Torres steps in the bag, throws to first for the double play. Taylor made right there, easily done by Torres. 4-3 on the DP. With Duran taking 3rd, but there are 2 men out. And here is Raffy, who walked, and maybe the biggest hit of the game, that 2-run double on a 3-2 pitch. The 18th pitch he saw. He had 9 pitches in his first 2 at-bats in the first and second innings against the starter Rodon. That drove in 2. Since then, he struck out and fly to left. The pitch is outside. Ball 1, throw to 3rd. Gets away, goes down the left field line, and Duran will score. Terrible throw by Trevino, and the Red Sox get another run, and they lead it 8-4. Thank you very much.
Well, they're butchering this inning. I mean, they just gave Duran 180 feet, and they gave the Red Sox a huge 8th run. He wasn't that far down the line.
They had no chance to get him, so an E2 by the catching replacement, Trevino.
Jaron was so fired up coming down the line. Love it.
8-4 Red Sox. Here's the pitch, and it's a swing and a miss. Still a save opportunity for Jansen because he did come in with the tying runs on base. I don't think you want to risk it to bring somebody else in, not against this Yankee team.
I think if you want to see big swings from Devers, just watch right here.
Gonzalez deals. Strike over the outside edge. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 out. Red Sox with 2 runs here in the 8th. Started by Rafaela's double. The pitch. Fisted foul down the left side. That's into the stands. Soto, Judge, and Verdugo due for the Yankees in the 9th. As we mentioned, they've had 20 come from behind wins this year. But the Red Sox have at least a 4-run cushion. Lefty delivers and leaves it low.
How many times have you said it? Speed doesn't slump. This month, the Red Sox win almost exclusively because of what they do on the base paths with Duran, Hamilton, and Rafaela.
Not the stolen bases, but first to third and all the other ways you can score. Strike 3 over the inside edge with a sinking fastball. Raffy's rung up. That retires the side. We go to the 9th inning. Red Sox 8, Yankees 4. The Schloss in Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Playing it safe at home means insurance. And if you need coverage right now, the Massachusetts Health Connector has a lineup loaded with power. The Connector Care program is available to more people than ever and includes low premiums and no deductibles, keeping you covered and saving you money for everything from an urgent ER trip to managing chronic diseases like diabetes and hypertension through no-cost prescriptions. Everyone in Massachusetts is required to have health insurance. If you need it, go to mahealthconnector.org today and find the right plan for you and your family. That's mahealthconnector.org.
Celestial Seasonings invites you to experience a life full of flavor. At Celestial Seasonings, they're passionate about crafting extraordinary teas that invigorate the senses. From relaxing herbal teas to energizing black and green to refreshing cold brew iced teas and everything in between, there's a Celestial blend that's perfect for any occasion. Plus, they blend their teas using the finest herbs, teas, spices, and botanicals while packaging them in engaging, thoughtful boxes representing the goodness inside. Experience Celestial Seasonings today.
Did you or a loved one serve in the military during the Vietnam era, the Gulf War, Iraq, Afghanistan, or any other combat zone after 9/11? Then you are eligible to directly enroll in VA healthcare. Additionally, veterans who never deployed but were exposed to toxins or hazards while training or on active duty in the United States are also eligible to enroll. Do it today. Call 1-800-MY-VA-411. That's 1-800-MY-VA-411.
Fire up the grill this summer with Hatfield pork. Savor the taste of summer with Hatfield's flavorful variety of marinated pork tenderloins. From sunrise to sunset, Hatfield makes it easy to elevate your summer grilling menu. Visit simplyhatfield.com for recipes. Find your flavor with Hatfield.
The Rich Keefe Show, weekday afternoon starting at 6. Now back to the Schloss and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
8-4 Red Sox, and Jansen to try to make quick work of the Yankees here. David Hamilton goes in to play shortstop. Rafaela moves from shortstop to center field. Durant from center field. Durant's now in left field, so O'Neal's out of the game. And it's Soto, Judge, and Verdugo against the big right-hander who got a weak fly ball up from Volpe to leave the tying runs aboard in the 8th. Soto has walked, struck out, walked, and homered his 18th just over the left field wall. The pitch coming on its way, and it's in there for a call strike. 90 miles an hour on that cutter. Jansen can throw strikes here with a 4-run lead, be comfortable. It's the start. He fires, and there's a fly ball left center field. Rafaela moving over, he's there, and makes the catch. What a jump he gets. One down. Now Judge, who's 1 for 3, bounced into a force, grounded out 4-3 walk, and hit a broken bat flare down the right field line for a base hit. Red Sox got 3 in the first, and they've never trailed. Yankees got 2 in the second, but the Red Sox came back with 2. There's a strike, down and in at 91. Red Sox got another run in the 7th. The Yankees came up with single runs in the 7th and 8th, but Boston with 2 in the last of the 8th, and one of the runs unearned. Here's the pitch on its way. Judge takes a little bit low. Red Sox won the season series last year 9-4 at one point. They beat the Yanks 7 straight. 1-1 delivery coming to Aaron Judge. And he swings it. It's a high drive to left center field. Back goes Rafaela on the track. He has the room and makes the catch. I think he got that down near the end of the bat, just a little too far even for Judge to drive. 2 gone, and here's Verdugo. Last hope for the Bronx Bombers, who've been kept to the yard tonight except for that Soto home run, which was initially called in play, and then replay overturned it. Tonight 0 for 4. 3 ground outs and a fly ball to center, and he swings it, drives a high foul down the right field line. It's out of play.
That would be some poetry if he were the final out of this game after last night.
Jansen trying to make that happen. He's ready for the 0-1. And the pitch. Swinging a high foul left side. These guys were teammates both in Los Angeles with the Dodgers and last year with the Red Sox.
Sort of different personalities, I would say.
Yeah, far different. It's a good thing about baseball. You have so many different ones. 8-4 Red Sox. 2 out, 9th inning. For a full house at Fenway. Jansen is ready. He deals. Swinging a fly ball to left field. Right there is Durant. He has it, and the Red Sox have evened the series at 1 apiece with an 8-4 win over the New York Yankees. The Red Sox get strong relief pitching tonight for the victory, and Jansen has career save number 431, 2 behind Craig Kimbrell on the all-time list. Red Sox win it 8-4. More in a moment on the Schloss and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
This is Danielle Ferrier at Heading Home. We are a leading provider of emergency shelter and housing for children and adults experiencing homelessness. Today, we are facing a housing crisis in Massachusetts, which is why we've teamed up with community partners like the Village Bank.
This is Amy Werner, Senior Vice President at the Village Bank. We're committed to supporting impactful programs in our communities. Together, we're working to give everyone a safe place to call home. Visit headinghomeinc.org today to see how you can help. The Village Bank, member FDIC, member DIF.
Hi, I'm Dirk Koopman.